Brothers, it is your dude, International Passport. Here again, for another great live stream. First and foremost, let me give my thanks to the subscribers, the people that have been here for the past 5 years. 2022 is around the corner. 6 years giving you brothers this classic. It's been a long, hard journey. So brothers who have been there from the beginning, I know who you are. Thank you so much for your support. Brothers who are new to this channel, who have recently subscribed, welcome aboard a powerful movement where I encourage brothers to get their passport, invest in stocks, crypto, get your modern day foreign woman, and enjoy life, First and foremost, brothers, please support the channel, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and of course, please hit the Cash App and Super Chats. Your support is greatly appreciated. Brothers, I've got two intelligent twins up in here. Two very intelligent twins, high-value males, about that life, about intellect, about getting that knowledge, who went to Vancouver recently, right? But before we speak about the Vancouver experience from these two intellectual brothers, Measures Up and Dante Guano, can you please introduce yourself to the audience? Who you are, what you do, where you're from in America, and why you got your passport in the first place. Starting with Measures Up, you go first, bro.
So what's going on, you guys? Nice to see you guys again. My name is Eric Gorno. Born and raised out here in Northern California, so a little outside of the Bay Area. And I'm currently an IT support specialist, so I'm jumping into the IT field, and I'm an investor in cryptocurrency.
Yes, bro. That's what I love playing, man. Hey, Dante Guano, you go on, bro.
Hey, everyone. How's everyone doing? My name is Dante, and as you know, I'm Eric's brother, twin brother. So pretty much everything he said as the opening is the same for me. Born here in Northern California to where I was outside of the Bay Area. And fuck. Sorry, I got to get my composure together, guys. Sorry. First time I'm doing a live stream like this. But so I work as IT support as well. I haven't invested in the cryptocurrency yet. My brother's trying to shoot me the game, so he's trying to get me to get on that. But and as far as how I ran across IP, well, I was actually looking about Vancouver, and that's how I found you, IP. So that's how I kind of got connected with the whole international passport movement thing. And that's pretty much it from there.
Thank you, brothers. Welcome aboard the movement. I want to point out a very important thing. These brothers are in IT. They're making their moves in IT. And I know for a fact, a year from now, these brothers are going to make big moves in IT, get better jobs, get better salaries. Because IT is a big industry. Oh, yeah. So, brothers, I love seeing that. Salute to you, brothers, man. Salute to you, brothers. That's what I love hearing. So, let me read out a couple of super chats real quick, brothers. Shout out to Thomas Demeanor. Thomas, been a minute, bro. Where you been at, Thomas? Shout out to Thomas Demeanor for the £1.79 super chat. Big up IP. I'm preparing for Asians versus Latinas. Oh, yeah. So I dropped the stream, the pre-stream. We're going to have the Asian versus Latina stream a month from now.
Nice.
Team Asia versus Team Latina. It's going to be a very big stream. I will moderate it, but I'll speak more about that later on in the stream. Shout out to Thomas Demihin. Shout out to Keith Jenkins for the $12 super chat. Thank you, bro. Salute IP on the twins. Salute to you too, brother. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated, brother. Shout out to Bala Jalal for the $2 super chat. He says, get the likes up, guys. Thank you, Bala. Get the likes up, brothers. Get the likes up, man. Thank you, brothers, for supporting so early in the stream.
Let's do this.
Brothers, let's do this, man. You know me. I love going straight to the point. The woman in Vancouver checked for brothers heavy. Speak on that, brothers. Dante, you go first.
Heavy. Sure. They do. Heavy. They do. They checking for us heavy. I mean, you can tell there's an underlying fascination there. There's a lot of underlying things going on in their head. I mean, you can just tell by the way they look at you. But I would have to say they are checking really heavy. Yes.
Mr. Measures Up, speak on that, bro.
Yeah. The moment you jump in, the moment you arrive, at the airport, you get off, you feel a sense of welcome. The scenery's nice. And yeah, they're checking heavy.
These brothers are speechless, man. That's how crazy it was. Can brothers please take timestamps of this live stream? I would really appreciate it. Please take timestamps. I would appreciate it, brothers. Shout out to Conrad Grant for a $2 super chat. Big ups IP and the twins. Blessings to you, brothers. Blessings to you too, Mr. Conrad Grant. That's a legend, bro. My Costa Rican brother. That's it, bro. So, brothers, I want to break it down even further, right? Vancouver is diverse, right? Speak about the races of women there in Vancouver, and who speaks to brothers. Sorry, who checks for brothers the most out of those races of women there? So break it down for us in that term of racial demographic, and which races of women check for brothers heavy in Vancouver. Speak on that, brothers.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go ahead. Okay. So I was staying over in Oak Ridge, which is I think it's south from the downtown area. It's south from the downtown, the centralized area of Vancouver. So I was staying in Oak Ridge, and that's predominantly a very heavy Indian, and I believe Indian and Arab, Indian/Arab community, mainly Indian, East Indian, and man, I can just honestly say, just in my community alone where I was staying at, from what I picked up and from what I experienced a lot of Indian girls checking for brothers. Like, especially, I'm going to speak from my experience because they were checking at me. You know what I mean? So I had a lot of Indian girls looking my way, and every time I would like start a conversation, I mean, they were zero in. I mean, they were like, what can I answer for you, or what can I do for you? How can I, serve you in a way? I was like, whoa, like I'm just, like, asking a simple question, and here they're all up in my grill. I'm like, whoa. But from what I've noticed, I noticed a lot of Indian girls, a lot of East Indian girls checking me.
Damn. Measures Up. What was your experience there? What racial group of women check for you the most in Vancouver, brother?
So I had a mixture. So I'll vouch for the Pakistani, East Indian, Arab community. They're checking heavy, definitely. But then also too, the white and Asian communities were, jock eyeing for that first position too. So, it was coming from all corners, brothers. It was coming from all corners.
Yo, so you're saying the East Asian women, so the Chinese, Korean, Japanese women, the Correct. East Indian women, the Indian women, Pakistani women, the Arab women, and the white women, all checking for brothers?
Yes. And can I add something to that?
Yes, brother.
So you get brothers, so when I'm giving out this intel, it can be subjective. You go there sloppy, you think you're just going to go there and they're going to be drooling at your feet. You might experience a little different, but you go there working hard, take care of yourself, handle your business. Yes, everything I'm saying is 120% true.
Damn, brothers! I'm jaw dropping. I'm shocked. shout out to Joshua Epps for the $199 super chat. Show some love, y'all. This is hot intel. Yes, brothers.
Come on, guys, let's go, man.
Super chat. Let's go, man.
Let's do this.
Hit the cash app. Hit the super chat. I would appreciate it, brothers. Shout out to CO987 for the $5 super chat. Shout out to IP and the Guano brothers for this classic stream. Let's get it. Yes, indeed. Let's get it, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Devil's Bane for the $5 super chat. I troll, but it's all love, brothers. I appreciate it. And the platform IP, you're doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Much appreciated, man. So let's carry on, brothers. Wow. I'm speechless, bro. Damn. Whew, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills here, bro. I'm getting chills. All right. You go on, carry on. Measures Up. You want to say something, bro?
I was just no. Well, I just wanted to drive that home, brothers. You know how we talk about building ourselves up. Are you guys hitting the gym out there? Are you guys moving weights around? You breaking the sweat. Okay. Are you investing? Are you handling, that aspect of your lives that might need to be picked up or will at least make you more appealing? Because I'm telling you, if so, whew, let's move on.
Damn. So, bro, so thank you for clarifying the demographics of women that check for brothers. When you were out there in Vancouver, did you see brothers, apart from you brothers yourselves, right? Did you see brothers with dime women of all races there in
Oh yeah.
Vancouver? Oh,
Oh
damn.
yeah. Oh yeah. Especially I was over by the Grainsville. I think I'm saying it right. Gainesville. I think it's Grainsville.
It's Grainsville.
It's basically this whole long strip of like clubs and restaurants or whatever. It's a big hangout place. I know a lot of people probably heard of it. Who's been to Vancouver, but when I was there, oh my god, yeah. Like you were seeing brothers with white girls, you were seeing brothers making out with Asian girls, you seen brothers with Indian girls. I mean, whatever. They were there. I mean, the brothers that you saw there, they were definitely busy. They're definitely busy. They had a load to deal with.
Damn. Yo, it sounds to me like brothers are being snatched quickly as soon as they land off the plane in Vancouver.
I
These
mean,
women out there, they're hunting for brothers immediately. Is that
yeah,
what you would say, brothers?
yeah, yeah.
You
No,
know,
I would definitely say that. Yeah, no. It's like because when I got off the plane, that's kind of how I felt. I felt like it was automatic, like, ooh, like who's this guy? Oh, damn. Okay. And whenever I would ask a question, like let's say like where's the currency exchange for that matter, they would give me the answer, and then they would answer after that. They would give me their answer. They would ask, "Where you from?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm from California. I'm from the States." "Oh, really? How long you gonna be out here?" And then I was just like, "Whoa!" Like, one question turned into a whole blown conversation. It was just that easy. So I can honestly say, as soon as you step out of the plane, and like my brother, I gotta say what my brother was saying. Like, you looking right, you fitted, everything is correct. Oh yeah, man.
Measures
They're
up.
like piranhas. They're all trying to get a bite.
Yo, measures up. Say what you wanted to say, bro. Speak on this further, bro.
well, I was just gonna say it was subjective. Again, brothers, if you're going out there looking right, moving weights around, you know what I mean? You're keeping everything tight. I mean, yes, everything he said pretty much. I mean, I don't want them to think that they're movie star, status, but yeah, it's you're coming correct. You're not, and if you're moving like you're not thirsty, brothers, you don't have to be thirsty.
Right.
You don't have to be thirsty. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Just do, move how you move, and and you'll be fine.
Thank you, brothers. Shout out to Cyril987 for the $2 super chat. They came with the guns, blazons, Indian chicks. Yes.
Yeah.
Brothers who are into Indian chicks, Vancouver is your hotspot, brothers. If you're
Oh
into
yeah.
them,
Oh yeah.
this is crazy, man. So brothers, can you break down the best spots in Vancouver for brothers to meet dime Vancouver women, and the spots where the women that are definitely checking for brothers? Can you and the spots you had more success in? What street names, avenues, what places? Break it down for us, brothers.
You want to go
So
there?
I would say, if you just go down Granville, on like a Friday, Saturday, it's a very popping street where there's like a lot of shops, bars, places to, eat. So I think that's just going to be one of your go-tos. Also, too, if you just go down to Gastown, too, they have a couple of pubs out there, especially this one particular Irish pub. I forgot the name of it offhand, but it's the only Irish pub in Gastown. So if you guys look it up, you'll be able to know which one I'm talking about. But that's a very hot spot right there. A lot going on and everything. And then York, I believe it's Yorktown. Guys, I might be getting that wrong. You know what I mean? Don't butcher me for that. But I believe it's Yorktown. And it's
Yaletown.
an
I think it's Yaletown. You mean, bro? Yaletown.
Yelltown. Thank you. Yelltown. And that's kind of close. That's like right next to Gastown. And that has a bunch of bars, shops, and everything like that. And it's really nice. It's right by the water. It's a very nice scenery, clean. That's what I'm saying, brothers. If you guys are going there, like just clean and just, it's definitely good. Those are some very good hotspots, and especially on a Friday, Saturday, there's gonna be a bunch of women, walking around and stuff, and they're all checking, especially if you come in correct. Yes, they're all gonna be checking. You guys will know. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Damn. And the women there in those places, bro, is it a mixture of racial women or predominantly one group of women? I know that Vancouver is mostly white women and the East Asian women. So is that what brothers should expect when going to those places, brothers, that you meet East Asian women?
The ones that I
and
just mentioned are centralized in like downtown. So you're going to get a mixture of, of everything, because that's like the central point of everything. So you're going to get everything.
Thank you, brothers. This is crazy. Damn. Brothers, when you are out there, right? I want you to speak more about the East Asian women, the Japanese, Korean, Chinese women, right? Brothers, give us the lowdown as to how they move out there in Vancouver towards brothers, because it's a different world out there. Because we know in America, they check for white boys the most. Let's keep it real. Real. But in Vancouver, I'm hearing that black men come first to them in Vancouver. Is that what you're saying, brother? Is that what you can confirm with me right now, brothers? Damn.
Go ahead, Dante, if you want to say something.
Yeah, well, you know what? I was gonna chime in on that. With the Asians, I've noticed your chances over there are so much higher. I mean, it's like they don't have any preconceptions about it. So basically, they're just gonna judge you on how you present yourself to them. So with that, they're very open. They're very even if you ask them a question, they're up in your face answering it. They're taking every opportunity to talk to you, have a reason to talk to you. So whenever you spark up a conversation with it, this is what I know. So whenever you spark up a conversation with an Asian, oh man, they're jumping on it. They're like trying to answer anything and plus, So like I said, I was in Oak Ridge, so I was right next to Langara College. It's a university, I believe. So I even went around the college. I walked around the college just to kind of just get a feel, just to see what was going to happen there. And to be honest with you, as I was walking around at college and just talking to random students, and they were predominantly Asian, it was like it was almost as if I was in like some community college. It didn't even seem like a university. They were just so open. They were just telling me why they were there, how long they've been going to school, what they do when they're not doing school. It was insane. It was insane how open they were. How, especially to a brother coming from the States. Oh man, that was crazy. It took me a minute to get used to. I was just like, whoa, okay, all right.
Damn.
What's up? That's what's up.
And were these East Asian women, were they fresh off the boat, or were they Asian women born in Vancouver as a native people, or were they like fresh off the boat from China, from Japan, Korea, come to Vancouver for studying or working there, or were they actually born in Vancouver? Speak on that, brother.
Well, it was a mixture of both for me. From what I experienced, I had a mixture of both. I met some that were there that only been there for about a year. Some had only been there for a couple months. Some there were, Vancouverites, like locals. So it was definitely a mixture. And I all got the same type of energy, like, to be honest with you, the more the ones that were there, I would say the ones that haven't been there that long were a little bit more like hungry, I should say. So
hey,
yeah, that's what I noticed. But it was pretty much all the same, though.
Measures up. How do you feel about that? Do you back up Dante's point, or do you have a different opinion, or do you want to add to his point as well, brother?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's what's going on out there. They're a lot more receptive. The guards are down, especially if you're not presenting yourself the, stereotypical, image, and you're presenting yourself with more value. Absolutely. The guards are down. They'll be receptive to answering questions, as well as, starting up small talk. So,
Yeah, yeah,
huge,
definitely.
huge difference from the States.
Okay, thanks for breaking that down for East Asian woman. What about the Arab woman there, brothers? That's a gem right there, brothers. Break it down the same way I asked you the same question regarding East Asian women. What's the dynamic between black men and Arab women in Vancouver? Because it seems like, from where we're from in the UK, right? I know in America they're very close knit. They only date amongst themselves. But in Vancouver, I'm hearing these chicks are hungry for brothers. These Arab chicks. Can you confirm that for us, brothers?
Now, them, I personally think, that's going to require some more, reconnaissance, missions, working a little harder. I just don't think brothers should have the perception, from what I've gathered, like going out there, like, oh, I'm going to get it like immediately, the best of the best, immediately. She's going to drop to my feet, you know. But at the same time, you do see opportunities there. But I think they're like, the opportunity is absolutely there. And this is my opinion. But I think that, you would have to go at them with more strategically and just, like with substance. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, when I was at one of the bars, I actually had a good time with the Arab girl, actually. So my experience with the Arab girls in Vancouver was definitely better than the States. I mean, hands down. I do think no. Well, I know for sure they're checking for brothers for sure, and you know, I don't know. I think the opportunities are there. I don't think it's such a hassle to even I want to even try to get them known or try to see where you can go with one or whatever. But I just don't think it's so much of an issue. That's just my experience because I actually met a few when I was there, and it was just like, whoa, like okay, you know, it was amazing. Let me
Damn.
say that without getting into details.
And what about the white women there? Oh,
No,
what's the lowdown with them? The dynamic between black men and white women there in Vancouver, brother.
They're definitely checking heavy. Definitely
yeah,
checking.
yeah, most deaf.
That's they're yeah, yes, definitely. They're definitely checking.
With the white girls, like it seems like an all around success. It seems like I'm not saying that they're the easiest, but it definitely is a go. It's definitely a go.
And what about the black woman there? Did you come across any black women there in Vancouver? And what's the dynamic between black women and black men there in Vancouver?
You know what? I personally saw like a couple just kind of like in passing by, and I tried hollering at this one mixed one, shot me down, but I just didn't see too much though.
Well,
and when I did see them, I didn't feel anything different or anything. So, but I just didn't see much though.
I would have to agree with my brother. I didn't see much. I did run into a couple of Nigerians, and I even talked with one, and we exchanged contact information. But as far as like attitude and as far as comparison from Canada to the States, it's definitely much more. How would I say dumbed down in the sense of like when you're trying to initiate conversation, you don't have to deal with all the size it up, I guess you could say, in the interrogation. They're a little bit more open and they're definitely like willing to like, talk to you they don't seem like they're holding any grudges, or this is from what I experienced. They didn't seem like they were holding any grudges, or they wasn't coming with that sassy attitude. So that was one good thing. That was a nice thing. That was a nice thing. Now, I wasn't sure if because they were immigrants, like I said, they were Nigerian, so, and they've been there for like a couple years. I'm not sure how long, but I've talked to two of them when I was there. So
Okay, thanks
I
for
didn't
that,
see
brothers.
much though. I didn't see much.
Thanks for that, brothers. Shout out to Nate Callie for the 74 pence cash app. Thank you, bro, for supporting. He says from Nate Callie, appreciate it, bro. Shout out to the legendary Mr. Derek Taylor for the £18.55 cash app. Thank you so much, Derek. It's much appreciated. It means a lot to me. Respect IP and Guano brothers. Are you talking 8s to 10s? Yes, bro. The woman that you saw with brothers there in Vancouver, right? Were the brothers dating high value, good looking women, 8s, 9s, and 10s brothers in Vancouver? Did you see brothers with good looking, very good looking, top notch women there in Vancouver?
That's funny you say that. Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, my standards are a little high, so I mean, they weren't stragglers, but they were cool. They were definitely some cool pieces, strung along with some brothers and stuff like that. But I personally think there's levels, to this, and but majority of the time I did see brothers with 7+s, a few 8s.
Guano, Dante.
I would agree. I didn't see too many brothers with any low scale type of females. I mean, every female I saw with the brother out there, it was definitely a 7 and up. Presentable. Definitely. Yeah, it was definitely a good pair. So I would have to say I didn't see anything below a 7.
Wonderful. Thanks for that, brothers. Moving on to the next question, brothers. Feminine women, based on your interactions with Vancouver women, would you classify them as feminine women or not? Do they still have that Western mannerisms? Break it down for us, bro.
Go ahead, Jamar.
My opinion, definitely there is that, of course, Western influence, like, to a certain degree. You know what I mean? Like, now is it out of control? Is it, is it out of control to the point to where, the interactions with the females completely toxic and all that? No, absolutely not. But do you see some signs of that, of some people representing that? Absolutely. You will. You know what I mean? Especially if you go into some of the bars or the clubs or something like that, you will see some forms of representation of that. But is it to the point once again where it's out of control and it's disruptive from your interactions with women and your experience? Nah. Overall, they're pretty genuine and calm and collective, and I think there is a level of respect, for the sexes.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's well said. I would have to agree fully.
Fantastic. Thank you for breaking that down for us, brothers. Next question for you, brothers, is was prostitution a problem there in Vancouver? Pros, did you come across that at all in Vancouver?
I personally didn't. I didn't. No.
Neither did I. That's kind of interesting because I didn't see anything inciting that. Like, come over here and spend your money on me or spend your money on this. And like, I didn't see anything like that. So that was a big shocker to me. So that was a good thing. I didn't see any of that, to be honest.
Thank you for confirming that, brothers. Feminism. Did you notice that in Vancouver women? I'm an independent woman. I hate men. Blah blah blah. All that nonsense. Or was it kind of mild feminism, or was it like radical feminism, or even no feminism at all? Break it down for us, brothers.
You know what? I didn't see that, but if I did, it was mild. And I would only say it was mild from the attire they was wearing and the series of tattoos, and I kind of was just putting all that together and was like, oh, maybe you kind of look like a pro feminist right there, just judging by what I see in the States. But for the most part, no, I did not see that. I did not see that. And if I did, like I said, there was some I assumed, but it was definitely died down. It wasn't like they were boisterous about it. They didn't carry that bravado, like, hey, I'm a feminist and this and that. No, they didn't. I didn't see none of that. So, yeah, no, I'm sure it's there, but like I said, I didn't see it overtly.
Thank you, brothers.
I'm gonna say it was more like on like a mild. It had more of like a mild tone. Once again, to add to that, if you go there trying to play like the equal and and all of that, then I think you're gonna sense it a little bit more. But again, if you go there high value, you're really on point with your game, et cetera, et cetera. I think you're gonna really see a whole bigger level femininity. Try to get that out. But yeah, and again, that's why I like to say there's levels. Some people might say like, oh, he's saying there's levels. There really is, like you go there like really on point with your game. You're just going to have a completely different bunch of interactions, and you're going to benefit even more than someone that can just only go there and go to a bar or a club and just grab someone. You know what I mean? Like if you're going there with more substance, it's gonna open up so many more doors.
Yes.
Yes. And groups of people for you to meet, and stuff like that.
Fantastic. This is great intel, brothers. Next question for you, brothers, is can we speak about how good looking are these Vancouver women? Because I've personally heard that Montreal has the best looking women in Canada, but in Vancouver, are the women there very good looking on average? Break it down for us, brothers, and break it down for us in face and body wise as well, because I love me a slim, thick woman. No fat chicks. No, I like a slim, fit chick, right? Not too skinny, not too fat, right in the middle. But I can deal with some skinny chicks. That's okay with me. But just no fat chicks, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Break it down for us. How good looking are they in body wise and facial wise?
Wow. I was definitely impressed. You're definitely going to be impressed. I've seen a lot of attractive, diverse amount of women out there, and then on top of that, people are very active too. So
yes.
People go hiking, climbing, and doing all types of different things, and so and their health, conscience as well. So that produces a pretty good mixture. So that's what I witnessed.
I would agree. I would definitely agree. I didn't see a lot of obese women. Definitely not. Definitely not. I saw more of the like slim. I seen a lot of tall girls out there. And even the ones that were a little bit, I would say thick, a little bit more wider. They had that athletic look to them. So it wasn't like it was like an obese look or like, oh man, she just isn't taking care of herself. Look at this. No, you could tell she was finely toned out, even though she was like a little bit more thicker boned. But like my brother was saying, they're definitely active. They're biking, they're running, they're hiking. They're all about activity. So I noticed that a lot of them were fit. A lot of them were fairly fit.
Yep.
Wonderful. Out of all the racial groups of women in Vancouver, who are the most good-looking groups of women there? Is it white women? Is it Asian women? Is it Indian women? Be honest, brothers. Who got your eyes the most, man? Who was like, damn, these Asian chicks out there, they're gorgeous. Break it down for us, bro.
I'll let my brother start that one.
You know what? To be honest with you, IP, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I can tell you right now that this is, it's the Asians or something. But it's like when I got out there, I mean, I was getting from all directions, and I couldn't tell you. Like if I were to go back out there, I couldn't tell you. because it's hitting me from all types of directions, and I would have to make a decision at that point. You know, I mean, that's just me. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to not answer the question, but
You know what? I'm sorry to interject, but I would have to say the Indian girls. I seen a lot of pretty Indian girls. I mean, gorgeous, beautiful. You know, just not only just the look, but the whole physique, the whole stature, the way they carry themselves. They're just, yeah, they looked healthy all the way around. Their mind, you know, really soft spoken, sincere in what they were talking about. Whenever I had a conversation with them, I would definitely have to shoot for the Indians. I mean, the East Indian girls. Whew, man. I mean, granted, all of them too. All of them. I mean, like my brother was saying, you were getting hit from every angle. I mean, I could say Indian, and then the next thing I turn the corner, I see this beautiful Japanese girl, you know, and my mind was switched like that. But I do have to say I've seen a lot of pretty Indian girls than I've ever seen anywhere else.
Indian, and you're saying that they love brothers out there in Vancouver, these Indian chicks. Damn,
Yes.
that's this is crazy. Brothers, if you're into if you're into Indian chicks, right? Head down to Vancouver, brothers. Brother, why are the Indian chicks checking heavy for brothers that much in India? Because this is a shock for many brothers, because in the West, in the UK, in America, we ain't checking for them. They ain't checking for us, and that's fine for us in those countries. But in Vancouver, again, a different dynamic. Why are these Indian chicks checking for brothers so much in Vancouver, bro?
You know, that's a good question. That's a question I'm even trying to answer or trying to get the answers to. But like I said, it was new to me. I've never witnessed that much attention from Indian girls, so it was just I couldn't even answer that, to be honest with you. But it was definitely something nice. Definitely something nice. I seen a lot, and they were from all different shades, from dark skin to light skin to brown skin. I mean, it was insane. It was insane. Tall, short, medium height. You know, nicely proportioned. Yes, yes.
Wow, this is
I'm actually
damn,
looking forward to going back out there.
to meet more Indian chicks, yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
This is crazy, man. Indian, damn. Okay, man. If that's what brothers want, that's what brothers want. Shout out to Ian Bins for the $499 super chat. Planning to head to Brazil and Colombia this June for jiu-jitsu, business and pleasure, but I may need to buy my Stetson cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Hey, it measures up has gone from the Mr. Pringles mustache to the cowboy hat from the westerns, from 1950s American westerns. the good, the bad, the ugly, man. Shout out to Clint Flintstone, man. That's a legend right there. All right. Okay, brothers, this is great so far, man. When you're in Vancouver, right? Did you experience any animosity from the men there against you? Because since they love brothers so much, there'll be a lot of jealousy. Like, why do these women here like black men so much? It's not fair, blah, blah, blah. Did you feel any animosity from other men of all races in Vancouver towards you brothers at all?
You know what? You know what? I can say there was probably an underlying a little animosity there, a little hostility there or whatever, but they weren't not, you know, you how can I say this? They never really act upon it. They never did anything to get you to act in a way that is detrimental to yourself. But for the most part, no. Most part, everybody's just kind of on their own thing. They're not really too focused in on you or zeroed in on you. But you know, I mean, I guess it's everywhere you go. You're always going to get that enviness. A little sort of yeah. There was some of that there, but it wasn't out of control like the States or anywhere else that I've been.
Can you
So it was definitely
describe?
dumbed down. Definitely dumbed down. It seems like everybody there's like a strong respect level, and I guess not a lot of people are trying to, you know, go past that or whatever. So that's just what I experienced. So no, I
Can
didn't get
you
too much of that,
can you
but I
describe
did see it there, but I didn't get too much of it.
what do you mean by there's some sort of underlying hostility there? Could you
Well,
can you describe that further as to why you felt that, brother?
I would say just off the way they looked at you and some of the things they would say, like the undertone, like um, I'm trying to think back to a situation I came across. It wasn't really serious or anything, but oh, for example, there was with me. I was hanging with my brother in line, and there was a gentleman, older gentleman that was over by us and like right next to us actually. And we had our me and my brother had our mask on, and this guy didn't. He kind of looked like he was maybe somewhat homeless or whatever. But he was talking to he was standing over by us, and my brother kindly asked him to put on his mask. And the guy just lashed out. You put on your mask. I mean, that was the only hostility me and my brother ever got while we were there. But it was just all like, basically, you can't tell me what to do. F you. And then he scurried off. But I mean, when I say the underline, I mean, it's there, but I guess you just have to get it out of them. And I guess by my brother telling the gentleman to put on his mask, that's what sparked him to lash out. So stuff like that, I guess, is what I was saying.
Okay, measures up. You want to add to that, bro?
Well, I there was you see some like you get some little looks and here and there, and you can judge it if that's negative or positive, but for the most part, if you're walking correctly, moving correctly, there's I didn't witness really too much of that. I mean, I witnessed like a few little hiccups, like what he briefly mentioned and everything like that. But again, if you're moving correctly, you're not really going to experience anything like that.
Okay, thanks for that, brothers. Shout out to Russian Spy Sleazeball for the $2 super chat. Indian woman IP opinions, extreme tick of the hat. Well, first of all, Russian Spy Sleazeball, right?
Russian Spy beyond me, man.
This guy, man. Russian Spy Sleazeball, right? First of all, right?
Salute.
Only 0.5 of brothers in America check for Indian women, right? Which is around 10,000 brothers out of 20 million brothers in the US. So the 10,000 brothers who are interested in Indian women go to Vancouver, man. But the majority of brothers aren't checking for Indian women. That's how it is, brother. Right? We ain't checking for them. We ain't checking for them, and they ain't checking for us. Okay, brother? Yeah. So Vancouver is your spot, bro. I'm happy that I know you're happy right now. I know you're smiling, having a cold beer. Yeah, the lovers out there in Vancouver, bro. That's your spot right there in Vancouver, bro. That's the intel you need. So shout out to Russian Spies Sleazeball. But majority of brothers are not checking for Indian women. End of. Okay? Shout out to Alexis Makula for the $5 super chat. What level would I be in if I was dressed in slacks and a nice dress shirt? Break it down for us, brothers.
So I think that would be especially good for the downtown area, Yellowtown and all that. Absolutely. You're going there showing that, you have some type of purpose in life. You're looking clean, classy. You know what I mean? I think you'll do good. Really good. Great representation too.
Absolutely.
Thanks for that, brothers. Next question is body count, right? The woman that you came across with in Vancouver and what you saw, do you feel like these women have high body counts, especially Canada is in the West, right? Or do you feel like they sleep around quite a lot and they they switch up to be more feminine, to be more attractive for brothers? Did you get that vibe that she's probably for the streets, she sleeps around a lot? Break it down for us, brothers.
I think what level you're on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess it would depend on what level, but I didn't see too much of that. I didn't I didn't get that vibe. I didn't get that vibe.
I did.
You did. You said.
Like to the point to where it's like this. Like if you just go in there to the bar and try to score, yes, you're gonna interact with some with high body counts and stuff like that. Definitely, I think personally.
So women from the clubs, yes, but women you mean in coffee shops or in like bookstores?
Entirely different. Yeah. Yeah. But if you're trying to score and just, get your nuts off real quick because you heard Vancouver's a spot, it's real easy, then yeah, I think you are going to come across ones with high body counts. Yes.
So, brother, thank you for answering those questions, brothers. Would you say Vancouver women are wifeable? Do you see yourself wifing a Vancouver woman in the future, or are they just simply for the moment?
You know what? I haven't been there long enough, but the potential's there. I would say that. The potential's there. I can say that. The potential's there.
Measures up?
Definitely if you're on a high level, definitely potential. Definitely potential. Now, would I go as far as say that that's what I envision that area, to find something like that? That's a whole nother story. But if you're on a high level, yeah, and you take your time and you vet properly, yeah, absolutely. I think you can find something long term. Definitely.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that, brothers. Shout out to Ian Binns for the $99 super chat. We need to date women that are successful and feminine. We'll find that there. We are the blessing. Can't find rich women in Thailand or DR. Step your game up, guys. Yes, indeed. True. But remember, Vancouver is in the West, so divorce laws. Be careful of that as well, brothers. Don't get too carried away. Oh, she's successful, she's rich. But guess what?
Sure.
Divorce laws benefit women in the West heavily, right? So keep that in mind as well, brothers. Shout out to Ian Binns for the great super chat. Thank you, brother. And brothers, feel free to hit the Cash App as well. Like I said, YouTube does take a 30% cut of all super chats, which is quite a lot. So please Cash App as well. That'd be great, brothers. Thank you. Shout out to A Twins for the $499 super chat. Shout out to the twins. I'm a twin too. That's what's up. My ex was Indian and IP. I gotta be honest, I'm gonna marry one. All right, bro. Do you, brother? There's a lot of women out there that are not Indian as well. There's Asian women, there's black women in South America as well, in Panama and Costa Rica that you can wife up one as well, brother. There's mixed race women. So don't be too set on this Indian woman thing only, okay, brother? Expand your horizons. Shout out to A Twins. Shout out to A Twins again for the $199 super chat. Or Thai or Filipina, respectable. Filipina chicks have that brown cinnamon skin that I love so much. I love that. Did you see any Filipinas chick out there in
Oh yeah,
yeah,
oh yeah.
And were they checking for brothers?
I didn't see enough to be able to, produce an answer for that. So I couldn't really answer that.
I didn't see it. I didn't see much either, but there was this coffee shop over where I was staying in Oak Ridge, and Filipinas were actually running it. And I would go in there a couple of times and get a coffee, sit down, read the newspaper, just kind of get myself acclimated, just try to see what the community is about, try to get the feel of everything. And the little Filipinas that were coming in here or coming in the coffee shop and talking with the person that just helped me, the front desk lady. I mean, they were very social, and when they got done talking to her, they looked my way and was like, "Oh, whoa, black guy." Or at least that's what the look did. That's what I got from the look. And yeah. I can say that they are. I can say that they are.
Thank you, brothers.
Just with my short little experience at that coffee shop.
Russian Spy Sleaze, but I'll put you on timeout for making false accusations. Anyone who makes false accusations against me or my channel will be put on timeout. If it's severe, it will be a permanent ban. Please don't make up any false accusations. Keep it PG, keep it respectful, and that's it, bro. You're right. Yeah. All right.
Get out.
All right, so, brothers, social media. Did
Oh,
you see, was that a problem amongst Vancouver women in Vancouver, social media, Instagram, Facebook, chicks that are 7.5s having 10,000 of followers on their IG, were they on their phones all day? Break it down for us, brothers.
now that's one thing that I have to compliment about my visit to Vancouver is I noticed not a lot of girls glued to their phones. Now I wasn't sure if that was just for the short time that I was there. And I was just lucky I didn't see that a lot, but I can honestly say that was a benefit. I didn't see a lot of that. I didn't see a lot of girls just on their phones wherever they were, they're just walking on their phones. Even when the females I was talking to at the club, it wasn't like it was like I would talk to them, and it wasn't like their phone would come up every 5 minutes. They were, like in the States when you're talking to somebody, it's like you can have a conversation and that phone is coming up every 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It's coming back down. Oh yeah, and then it's coming back up. Out there, I didn't get that. I didn't get none of that. I didn't get none of it. It was like they were more in to whatever the conversation was about. And even when I saw some of the females walking around, like they were just walking around, just being observant, looking everywhere, not on their phone as they were walking. That was one thing I've noticed. So I didn't see a lot of that. I didn't see a lot of people on their phones, social media in it, and this, that, and the other.
Measures up.
No, they were very receptive. I think, we're in the 21st century and everything like that. So, and it is a Western nation, so they are on it. But were they, did I see, like he mentioned, like everywhere you turn, or did you see them glued to their phones and stuff like that? I didn't see it to that level. And they're very receptive if you ask them questions or you engage with them. They're very, receptive in terms of, keeping the phone down and actually having a conversation with you. So yeah, I got a very good, I felt like the outlook that I saw in regards to the cell phone was very good.
Thank you, brothers. Shout out to Uncle Meat Goodbar. What's up, brother? Mr. Sean Davis for the $10 Canadian super chat. Shout out to IP Twins. Glad you had a good time. Van City popping with the ladies. Yes, bro. Been confirmed for the 5th time on my channel. Vancouver is indeed a hotspot for brothers.
It's hot. It's hot.
It's hot, man.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's
hot.
It's hot, man.
It's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
It's so hot that brothers are melting out there, man.
It's on fire.
It's on. So, brothers, would you consider a Vancouver woman to be submissive woman? Like foreign women at all? Are they fairly submissive, or would they bite back if you start asking them, okay, can you clean my bedroom? Can you clean the house? Can you do this? I know you haven't dealt with them that long, but do you get a submissive vibe from them? If you can answer that for us, brothers.
I feel like you will if you're on that high value, because if you're not, I feel like you'll get a level of cooperation, but over time I think it will wear out. That's what I sense. But again, if you're on a much higher level and you maintain that high status level, you're definitely going to get some submissiveness, cooperation, that type of deal. Absolutely. But again, it's an expensive city. It's definitely an expensive city. So, and I feel like if you're really going to be able to hone that type of influence, in terms of the femininity and the cooperation, you're definitely going to have to be on a high level because it's expensive.
I agree. There is a level of submissive there, but like my brother was saying, like I feel like if you're not on that level through time, it will fade out because it just be like you're not, yeah. I would have to agree with that. I would have to agree.
Okay, thanks for breaking that down for us, brothers. Next question for you, brothers, is do you recommend any clubs and bars that were good to you to meet Vancouver women? That you had a good time in, women there were open, receptive. Any clubs and bars specifically that you can name?
Well, the Irish pub out there in Gastown, guys, you would have to just look it up. It's the only one out there in Gastown. The Irish, it's an Irish pub, you know, and I would suggest go there on like a Friday, Saturday night. It gets a little busy. The lines get filled up, later on at night. But I think that's one. I think that's one of the hottest spots. Or just go bar hopping. People are very social and approachable, so I don't think it would be an issue.
Okay.
You know what? I want to say this also. Other places in meeting women, I would have to say, and I know my brother can vouch for this, is Kitsilano Beach, or even just some type of place where people run and jog and bike. From what I was noticing, I don't know where we were at, but maybe my brother was over around this downtown area where people were running and biking. And I noticed, like, people are very communicative even when they're working out. So you could, let's say just want to go for a jog, going for a jog or whatever, you see something you like. And if, like, you can even spark up a conversation then and there. Like, that's even good. It's something, you're diversifying it. You're not just going to the clubs. You're not going to the bars. You're out here doing something healthy for yourself, jogging. So that's always a positive outlook, So you can honestly meet people like that too. Believe it or not, people are social out there. They're really social. So you want to get creative. You definitely want to get creative on where you go. Bars and clubs and all that, that's fine. That's cool. That's cool. Not knocking it. But you want to definitely diversify it and get creative because it's very social. So you would be amazed of who you can spark up a conversation and get to know by just like walking or just jogging or whatever.
Okay, thanks for that, brothers. Online dating. Did you brothers use that in Vancouver? If so, what apps were good for you, brothers?
I didn't. I didn't use any.
So I set up a Tinder profile. Saw what it could probably produce for me and everything like that. I got I got a bunch of matches. Now, I never met up with any of them actually. A couple of them wanted to meet up, like days, a couple days later that, when I would have already been gone. But so I just had a Tinder and I didn't get no success. I got much better success in engaging with people out there, out there on the ground, boots on the ground. I was able to get more success. And then also too, I linked up with an event organizer that actually, is in charge of setting up a lot of, holiday events and stuff. So he actually leaked me through a bunch of other things. But I think it's just really having boots on the ground and just, taking it from there. That's why I stress so much about your appearance. You know what I mean? Because if you can sell them right when you step out on the scene, then you're already going to have success. You're not going to even have to practically go to a bar.
Damn. Thanks for that, brothers. Wonderful. STDs and STIs. Is that a problem there in Vancouver based on what you heard, seen, read?
I have not done any type of research in that regard, so I couldn't give you any type of answer.
Okay.
Either have I. It doesn't seem like it, but then again, I haven't did my research, so I can't say.
Okay, brothers. Would you say Vancouver women are materialistic? It is a rich city. The women expect you to buy them these expensive gifts. Did you feel that vibe from them that she could be high maintenance? Because speak on that, brother. Do you feel like the materialistic woman out there in Vancouver?
I think there's a slight level, small level, because it's a Western nation and, it's, and they have all the amenities and, luxuries and stuff that we have here. So there is like a lot, I would say it just all depends on how serious you want to be. If you want to go out there and invest and want someone to take you extremely seriously to where you can maybe take, that relationship, further, then you're definitely going to want to be on a much more, on a much higher level, handling your business, that sort of thing. But again, if you're just trying to go there just to get your rocks off or something like that, then the bar has been lowered, and so I mean,
IP, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
Do you feel like Vancouver women are materialistic?
You know what? Okay, so my experience for a city, I didn't get too much of that. Now, is it there? I'm sure it is. But I didn't get too much of that. And it's funny because when I was at the club and the girls that I was talking to were buying me drinks, that was like, whoa. They were like, "Can I get you a drink?" I'm like, "Sure, yeah." I mean, it was interesting. So, like I said, I'm sure it's there, but I didn't witness it.
Okay, thanks for that, brothers. If you have any questions for the guests, please cash app or super chat your questions, and please keep on the live stream topic. That'd be great, brothers. Thank you. So next question for you, brothers, is cold approaching. Did you brothers cold approach out there in Vancouver? If so,
Yep.
how did you go about cold approaching, and how successful were you in cold approaching women?
So so I definitely did some cold approach. It was great. It was successful. I think that's one of the best strategies to use, especially if you want to go out there and you want to grab what you want to grab instead of relying on social media and everything like that. We mentioned that they're very receptive. It's a friendly, clean city. You look right, you act right. It produces a huge opportunity for you to, have boots on the ground and be very successful by going the old school brick and mortar approach, by having boots on the ground and, and approaching who you want to approach instead of relying on social media or dating apps. So that's what I did. It was successful, very successful. And I strongly recommend anyone to do. I strongly recommend most to take that path because you can, of course, dictate and control, especially if the weather allows you to and everything, to be able to choose who you want, depending on who you see and all that.
I would agree. I would definitely agree. Cold approaching is good. It's a very social city. So, like I gotta repeat what my brother said, they're very receptive to it. So it's like I think a lot of times they enjoy it. They enjoy you just randomly going up to them and asking them anything, really. So I think cold approach is definitely going to work in your benefit because it gives them a chance to see. It gives them a chance for them to see your delivery and how you conduct yourself when you have an interest in something, I guess. So I mean, it just says a lot about a person when a person cold approaches, in my opinion. So from what I got, like I said, from what I got right there, it's really good. The cold approaching that I've initiated, the response I got were very positive. Very positive. So I definitely I recommend it. I recommend it, definitely.
Thank you, brothers. Fantastic. And how did you cold approach women? Was it a hey, you look great? What was your opening line? How did you escalate things to a coffee date or a dinner date? How did you actually do your cold approach, brothers?
Well, I like to keep formality intact. So whenever I cold approach, I always start it off with, "Hey, how's it going? Like, it's a nice day. It's gorgeous outside. What is your plans? What route are you headed? What you got going on today? Stuff like that. Just kind of break the ice a little bit, and it's like a snowball from there. Like, so I usually just start off with how you doing, and I sincerely mean it. How you doing? I hope you're doing good and all that. So something as easy as that usually gets things going in the right direction.
I personally was a little bit more assertive and more direct. Like, I approached them, "Hey, how you doing? I saw you from across the street. I want to take this time and this opportunity to get to, whatever, something along those lines, but I'm making my intentions known right off the bat, and everything like that." And I know they're very receptive to that because I think they really like that masculinity, that bold, let me know, what your intentions are and everything like that. And so that was kind of how my approach was. I didn't really cut corners, and stuff like that. But I did it, of course, in a respectful manner. It wasn't sloppy or anything like that. But at the same time, it was, I wasn't shying from my intentions.
Thank you, brothers. Much appreciated. So on that note, when you take a chick from Vancouver out on a date, are you as a man expected to pay for everything, or do you go 50-50, or will she actually pay for everything since you're the guest? Speak on that, brothers.
You know what? I don't really have much experience on that, but from what I gathered and from what I experienced, it seemed like it did be open. It seemed like you would have to initiate that from the start, like, oh, I got this. Don't worry about it. I got this. Because if you wouldn't, it seemed like they would just automatically would come out with maybe their half or all of it or whatever. So I don't know. I think you kind of got to initiate that from the start. Like, don't worry about this. I will take care of you, or something along the lines of that. But that's just kind of what I experienced. That's what I picked up from it.
Okay, thanks for that.
So I guess it just depends.
Measures up, go on, bro.
Well, I was just gonna say I don't have like much insight in that regard, so I couldn't give you an accurate answer. But I know where my mentality is, and my mentality, because I was in that situation when I was out there. We didn't actually have like a dinner date or anything. Well, I didn't while I was out there with anyone. But I can tell you how I think. Like, my mentality would be like, of course, that if I'm high value, you know what I mean? Like, I know the question wasn't really directed just to me only, though, but so let's just cut it off and continue. I'm sorry. It wasn't just about me, but
no worries, brother. How should men dress out there in Vancouver? Break down the dress code, because I feel like brothers are still on that early 2000s baggy clothes, hip hop, Dipset attire.
Some of them are, man.
I hate seeing that. I hate seeing brothers wear 2X jeans with their baggy with some Timbs on. This ain't New York is not everywhere, brothers. Can you please dress very well where you go out? How should brothers dress out there in Vancouver, brothers?
Like, I would say, like, I think that if you dress like with the level of conservatism, you know what I mean? I think it would be good. Like, don't try to come out with all your flashy colors, your nicest watch, your nicest shoes that you've kept clean in the closet for like 6 months. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's that extreme. I mean, come out here looking clean. Come out here smelling clean. Come out here looking fresh. But I don't think it's you don't have to be extreme with it. Just wear clothes that fit you. Be a little conservative, in terms of the color coordination and all that, and I think you're going to be all right. I think you're going to be all right. And also chill out with the logos, and not everything has to be patched with logos and design stuff, because it's an expensive city. There's people that have money, like you're not fooling anyone. So, like, I think, you go out there, just be yourself. Just be yourself.
You want to add anything to that, Dante?
I would agree. A level of conservatism, definitely. Just a little more conservative. It is your best bet. Like a polo, a button up. I definitely some slacks. Some, definitely. You won't lose. You won't lose. You definitely won't lose.
And you can wear the joggers and all that stuff too, but make it a little, don't make it so flashy. Like,
no joggers. Absolutely no joggers. I hate seeing brothers wear joggers with the matching top as well. Please, no joggers. Only wear joggers when you're going to the gym or going to the shops. If you're out there going out for a good time, please don't wear joggers.
Oh yeah, not having a good time.
I'm sick of seeing brothers in the flipping arcade wearing goddamn joggers. Oh my gosh. No. Leave that home, man.
No.
No, you're right.
Shout out to Great One 090 for the $5 super chat. How long did the brothers stay in Vancouver? And how long do they recommend a brother to stay to get the best? What the flip? to get the best experience in Vancouver? Break it down for us, brothers.
I'd say about a week. No less than a week. No less than a week. Because you want to get there, you want to get you want to get acclimated. You want to you want to find your rhythm. And sometimes it may take a couple of days, or whatever. But I'd say no longer than a week, or no shorter than a week. I'm sorry.
Okay, thanks for that, brothers. Aaron, Ronald Taylor, please don't wear your joggers to dates. That'd be great, brothers. So, I'm just messing with you, bro. But please, let's dress more classy, brothers, man. Jeans, some nice trousers, some nice chinos, some nice shoes. A nice t-shirt, dress shirt, plain. Just keep it casual, man. That's what the chicks want.
Exactly.
Shout out to Great One for the super chat. Thank you, bro. Great question, by the way. Brothers, in general, how is the nightlife in Vancouver? Is it pretty hectic like Montreal?
Well, I went there during Halloween, so I mean, I can't give you it a normal Friday, Saturday. I went there during holiday weekend, and it was booming.
Fantastic. Was that do you share the same sentiment, Dante?
Oh yeah. And I would have to agree with what Jamar was saying. He was saying we did go out there during the Halloween weekend, so it was lit. It was a lot going on. But it seemed like it would be like that, close to it, even if it wasn't a holiday. I mean, it was just only Halloween. It wasn't like Halloween was this big, huge holiday. But I mean, you do have to put that into the equation that it was Halloween, so a little bit more extra people probably were out there. But I don't know. I can't really say. We were out there for Halloween, so I can't really say anything outside of what it would be like if it wasn't any type of event like that.
Okay, thanks for that, brothers. Kevin Miller, obviously, please don't wear tight pants, tight trousers. No, absolutely no. Don't wear no skinny jeans. You're not a girl. But what you should do is wear regular fitted trousers or pants, not too tight, not too loose, so your privates can breathe. Obviously, of course, let them breathe, brother. Let them breathe, brothers. So please don't wear no tight pants. Please, God, no. No, you ain't no K-pop superstar, so please don't just start these K-pop artists wearing these tight pants, all right? Keep it manly, keep it regular, and it's all good, brothers. Let me go on to the next question. Brothers, what was the ratio of women to men in Vancouver? Was it more women than men, more men than women, or was it 50-50?
Definitely more women than men. Definitely.
Oh, yes.
Definitely. Oh yeah.
Damn.
Definitely.
Ooh. You're right. I can confirm that personally, but I'm trying to just be very calm in this stream of not knowing anything. A lot more women than men, and that's why you got women out there in clubs jumping on tables and saying, "Who wants my number?"
And especially if you're going out there on point. Remember, I keep driving this home because you go out there on point, on top of your game. You're moving weights around. You're investing. You know how many people you're gonna, exclude out of your pool or your competition. You know what I mean? On top of what's already provided for you, in default.
Yep. Thank you for that, brothers. Shout out to Uncommit Goodbar for the joke. Who wants my number? But that's facts though. I see that happen myself as well. But let me, brothers, he's right. Measures up. We're gonna have a stream tomorrow about stocks. I want to see every brother on my stream tomorrow. We're gonna break down stocks, what to invest in 2022. The metaverse is gonna be a big thing, so I'm gonna break it down further tomorrow. So I hope to see the twins in the stream tomorrow and brothers in the live stream chat. We've got cryptocurrency stream coming up this week. Looking forward to that as well, brothers. So that should be great. Crypto, let's get it, brothers, man. So next question for you, brothers, is let's go. N-word use. Did you hear the N-word being used out there in the open? like it is in America, towards you, towards any other people at all?
You know what? I think I heard it once, but it was amongst these little kids. They had to been like probably maybe, I don't know, like 17, 18, I would say. But, you know, they were amongst each other. It was like four of them. I heard them throw that word around. I was pretty surprised because that was the only first time I heard it when I was in Vancouver. So that was kind of interesting. I was like, oh, okay. It's
Were
everywhere.
they black? Were they black?
Yeah. Yeah.
They were black. Oh, okay.
They were black. Yeah.
It's not.
I know, right?
In Canada, geez, man, that's rap music. You know, brothers, I don't agree with that word. You know,
Me either.
Much. Yep, we're not N words. We're a lot better than that. You know, we got to change the perception of what's being pushed out there by the mainstream media. Majority of brothers don't call themselves racial slurs. We out here calling ourselves kings, brothers. You know, brethren. We need to push that a lot more. Measures Up, was that your experience as well? No N-word use being heard at all, bro?
Yeah, I didn't notice it while I was out there. Not at all.
Okay, thanks for that, brother. Couple more questions before I open up the phone lines. Should brothers travel alone or in a group to Vancouver?
Depends on your level of confidence.
Yeah, I would agree. Because either way, you're going to win. So it definitely comes down to your confidence. So either or, you go with somebody or you go by yourself, you definitely can reap the benefits.
Thank you, brothers. Two more questions. Next question is, hold on, brothers. What was it? Let me go to my notes. Is Vancouver safe for black men? You know, to walk around in the night, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 2 a.m. In general, did you feel safe as a black man in Vancouver?
I did. I really did.
Yeah.
I felt like the city of Vancouver, I felt like it's a very communal city. So let's say if I was walking down the street and I came into some people and I was having a verbal argument, I felt like you would have citizens that if they saw that, they would come in and try to either be the mediator or just break it up entirely. Like I felt like Canadians don't really allow that stuff to go on. Like if they see like a situation that could escalate into something bad, they're gonna take care of it before it even escalates to anything else. So whenever you're having like, let's say like an issue, I feel like Canadians definitely going to come in and try to, make the situation better. Now that could be good or that could be bad, but that's just, I felt like how they operate out there. I felt like they're very communal. Like they want to keep their city safe and they're all putting in a conscious effort and making that happen.
Okay, fantastic. Would you agree with that Measures Up? Did you actually feel safe as well walking at 2 a.m. in the night, 3 a.m. in the night after clubbing? Did you feel safe, brothers?
Yeah, absolutely. I felt safe. Vancouver overall is a very safe city. So I didn't have no issues with that.
Fantastic, brothers. This is great. Last question. Out of 10, what would you rate Vancouver?
I'll let Jamar. I'll go after Jamar on this one.
From 1 to 10, Vancouver, it depends on what mentality and what level you go there with. Like I'm kind of looking at it, potentially to invest. So I'll put it at an 8.
I would agree.
Thank you, brothers. This is great. Brothers, thank you very much for this live stream. A lot of classic intel you've thrown out. It sounds like you had a great experience in Vancouver. Before I open up the phone lines to brothers to call in to ask you questions, do you want to add anything else that I've missed that you feel like is needed? Maybe the bad parts of Vancouver that you noticed that brothers should be aware of that you didn't like? Speak on that, brothers.
Well, I just want to say, one of the things I want to say, Vancouver is very expensive, so just have that in mind. You're definitely going to want to have your chips. I mean, I'm not sure what the euro is to the Canadian, but with our American dollars, I think Marquise kind of broke it down a little bit. But again, overall, Vancouver is an expensive city, but it's very, it's very safe, and there's a lot going on. Brothers, represent us right,
Yes. Yes.
and there's a lot of things that can, benefit you out there personally, and and just socially or what might have you.
Do you want to add anything on? Thanks for that, Measures Up. Dante, do you want to add anything on?
Well, I just want to say, like, just go there and be creative. When in terms of being social, just be creative. Like I was mentioning in the beginning, like bars and downtown areas, cool and all, but you want to kind of like diversify it and just be a little more creative. Like do things out of your comfort zone. Don't do the standard things. In other words, and on how to go meet people. It will serve you well. So I just want to leave that out. I just want to throw that in there. I'm sorry.
Okay, thanks for that, brothers. Great stream. Brothers, I want to say a huge thank you to the legendary twins for giving us this breakdown of Vancouver even further. We've got 5 videos on Vancouver. Vancouver is a certified hotspot for brothers, a spot where brothers that is close to US that brothers can travel to frequently and date dime women. So brothers, again, I'm on the Facebook group. Join the Facebook group. I don't know how many times I've got to say it. Full of high value males in there, traveling, investment advice, career advice, bettering yourself. Please join the Facebook group, brothers. It's for your own benefit. If you're not, you're losing out big time. But when you do join, your AVI must be yourself. Your profile picture must show your face. I don't accept cartoon AVIs or profile pictures that don't show your face because that's trolls. So please let me know who you are. Once you do that, you can change it once I accept you. I'm also on Twitter, brothers. So please follow me on Twitter. I need your retweets and likes to push out this movement. And you can DM me directly on Twitter to speak about any topic you want to speak about. I spoke to 10 people this week that follow my channel. 10 people. I spoke to 4 in one day. So I'm very active on my social media accounts. I like to, reach out to my subscribers and my viewers because I appreciate the support that they give me. I'm also on Instagram as well. I'm very active on IG. So please follow me on IG. Send me a DM. IG, I post a lot of pictures, videos, a lot of stories on there. Follow me on IG. Send me a DM. I speak to my followers directly through IG and Twitter calls and Facebook as well. Last but not least, brothers, can you please support the channel through the Cash App? Like I said,
support it. Throw that cash in there.
For the Cash App, brothers. I'm going on to 6 years of doing this, man. 6
Woo!
years, and it's been a long journey, but I hope that I've changed brothers' lives. I really hope I have. I've changed the lives of the twins here, which I'm happy about. So I hope that I'm changing more lives here. So please support what you can. It's been a long, tough journey. I decided to just give my information to brothers out there who needed it, regardless of where you are in America, UK, or Canada, or Australia or New Zealand, for Western brothers. So please support the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. Shout out to Sue987 for the $2 super chat. Can you guys speak more on the networking there? Can you break it down? Did you make any connections there, business-wise, networking with high-value males or females? Break it down for us, bro.
So yeah, I actually met a couple of professional, contacts out there, and one of them was the club organizer. I actually, not only did he let me into an event, for free, but I also left with him after the event was over and went to a house party with him and everything. We exchanged contact informations, kind of explained how our relationship can benefit each other, etc. And then I also met this one other guy that was in finance and everything like that, or that is in finance. And And so, yes, I did meet 2 professional contacts that I look to leverage and work a little harder at building, off of. So, yes, there are networking opportunities, brothers. If you guys, and let me just, drive this home, because that was a great question right there. Brothers, what do you guys want? Do you guys want to be that brother that just wants to go out there and, go and find a girl? I mean, yes, we're men, or do you want also something more? Do you want to maybe have some investments or potentially find your mate or something like that? That requires a little bit more effort and energy. And so, that is so available for you guys out there. But again, how do you want to approach it? Do you want to go out there and just let that be the fling and get with as many girls as you can? Or do you want to actually work it strategically and get the most out of, that place in all facets, women, business, leisure, whatever.
Yes, thanks for that, Dante. It measures up. Do you want to add anything to that, bro?
Yeah, I just said that.
Sorry, brothers. Sorry. I think I missed your point there. Thanks for that, brothers. Shout out to Mr. Sean Camp in the building.
Sean
legend.
Camp. Let's
Sean
go.
Camp, man. What's up, bro? He has cash apped £18.55. Thank you, bro, for the cash app, man. I appreciate the support, brother. He says, for the twins are bringing the heat. Yes, the twins here are legends. Thank you to the twins, and thank you to Sean Camp for the cash app. Thank you, bro, for supporting a regular supporter. It means a lot to me, man. Thank you, Sean Camp. Thank you, man. I'm telling you, it's hard over here, but I'm gonna keep giving you brothers this classic, man. Shout out to Michael Davis for the £3.70 cash app. Thank you, bro, for supporting. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, brothers, I'm going to open up the phone lines. Please be respectful to our guests. If I see or hear any disrespect, that's a permanent ban. Yeah? No cap, no joking around here. It's either going to be, it's no nonsense. If you're trolling, and depending on how bad it is, it'll be a ban or a 5-minute timeout. I'm not playing no games here. This is serious information here to change brothers' lives. Okay? If you can't call in, brothers, please feel free to cash app or super chat your questions. Cash app preferably, as super chats do take 30% of all super chats. So please cash app preferably. If you can't cash app, super chats is okay, and I would appreciate any support, brothers. So thank you. Shout out to Mr. Firefly. I appreciate the super chat, bro. Michael, thank you, bro. So let's get it. Let's get it, bro. Let me see the likes. Let me see the likes.
Let's get the likes up.
Get the likes up, brothers. Because I know there's some new viewers here. So if you've not liked this video already, please get the likes up. And also, please subscribe if you're a new viewer. And when you do subscribe, make sure you press the notification bell to always, so you never miss a post, upload, a live stream from this channel. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Let's get it, man. Oh, high value man talk right here.
Come on.
Hey.
That's what's up, man. All right, brothers, call in. Let me pin the live stream link to the top of the channel. Call in, brothers. So while we wait for people to call in, twins, I'm hearing good things about you, brothers, man. I'm liking that the fact, like, you're in IT now. You're definitely in the gym. You're investing in stocks, crypto. A year from now, brothers, you're going to be doing very, very well. A year from now, just focus on the end goal, the light at the end of the tunnel. You brothers are going to be very, very, very successful. I'm
working hard, man. I look forward.
Thanks,
to
IP.
Thank you.
Mad love. Appreciate that.
Thank you, brothers, man. I want to see big moves being made by you both in the Facebook group. I want to hear Dante's bought a property in Vancouver because he can afford it.
Depending on how my crypto goes.
What crypto are you in? What crypto are you invested in, Dante? What crypto are you in? Measures up.
No problem. Ethereum, I'm Ethereum Chainlink, and then I'm looking at I'm butchering this name. It's what is it? SHIU Shishu.
Shiba Inu.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, this is great, brother. Ethereum is going to be very big. I put brothers on Ethereum back in April.
Yeah,
I had a
Ethereum's gonna
cryptocurrency.
blow.
Yeah, that's going to blow very hard. I think that's going
But
to be
you
the
know
next
what?
Bitcoin.
There's gonna be these other little small ones too that are gonna blow too. You just got to know which one to get.
Like which ones? Is that the Chainlink?
I personally think Chainlink is going to be. I think Chainlink is one of those ones that, you know, once Bitcoin hits the trillion, you know, some of these small ones that no one really paid attention to, if you bought early, you're gonna wish you did. And again, this is all speculation. We don't know. You know, we can't tell the future, but some of those small cryptos, we shouldn't be sleeping on. They're there for a reason.
Yep. Black guy, call in, brother. Don't be scared of anything. We're here to help each other, to support each other. We are definitely an open group. We don't make fun of people. You know, we're cool people. So we're all brothers here. We all want the best for each other. So please call in. Measures up, you're set, bro. Ethereum is gonna blow. How many coins of Ethereum do you have?
Well, you know, I don't know the coin breakdown or anything like that, but let's just say I put in like about over, for 2 of those accounts, I have like over 5K. So, you know, without just going into figures, you know, exact figures. I don't know what that translates into coins.
That's probably 1.774 coins, which is very good. Even having 1 coin of Ethereum is very good because that can hit Bitcoin levels and it'd be like 50K a year from now. Do you use Coinbase measures up?
Yes, I use Coinbase, yeah.
Coinbase Pro or Coinbase the normal one?
The normal one.
Okay. And what other
should I be using the Pro?
I've heard the Pro is better, but I think the one you have is currently working fine. But if you want more features, I think such as staking, getting into crypto early, then Pro might be good for you. But what other exchanges do you use, bro?
That's the only exchange I use.
Yeah, that's a good one because that's a very good one. What about you, Dante? Are you crypto? Oh, go on, bro.
No, my brother gives me. My brother's trying to put me on. I'm like real slow with the whole crypto thing, so I haven't even invested in anything, to be honest.
Brother, please get in as soon as possible. But we're gonna have the crypto stream on Saturday, and
okay.
There's a brother that's very knowledgeable on crypto. He should break down what we need to invest in as brothers, so we can prepare for the next 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. I don't want brothers to be left behind in this boom. I'm sick of seeing brothers being left behind, man. We gotta get this flipping money, man. Let's get this money.
That's real talk.
Damn.
I feel it. I hear that, IP. I hear that.
I want to see brothers in Canada making millions, brothers in the UK and America making millions. I want to see brothers, traveling all around the world, buying property. I don't care what country, but just being high value males, walk up in a flipping suit, driving a Tesla, roll through a Tesla. I want that property. I'm going to buy it because I'm in crypto right now. Let's get this flipping ish right now, brothers. Y'all hear me right now, brothers?
Let's go.
Y'all hear me? Let's get this, man. God damn it. God damn it. Sean Cat,
there's going to be a crypto.
Mr. Sean Cat, man. What's up, bro?
How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Loud and clear, bro.
Loud and clear. Good.
Doing good. Y'all doing good. IP, shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you, man. Twin.
Shout out to you too, bro.
How y'all doing? Y'all right about that. Y'all right about the Ethereum, man. I was just reading before a couple of hours ago. I was checking on some stuff, and I got I'm connected to Market Watch, and they just I just got a pop up. They're talking about Ethereum is going to be over 5,100 by December.
Oh,
Now, see that I like Ethereum, man. I got in on Ethereum back when it was at $750, right? And I'm just keep putting in, buy on the dips, and then buy on your upswing too, because industry insiders are talking about Ethereum right now is at the coin worth is at 533.5 billion, whereas Bitcoin is at, I forgot, it was at 1 trillion. But they say at the pace, and see, this is what I like about Ethereum more than Bitcoin. Ethereum, if you watched it, it has steadily been increasing. It ain't been doing the big jumps like some of these other coins. You know what I'm saying? These big jumps. It has just steadily been increasing, and the reason why it's just steadily been increasing, the blockchain that they're working on, they say that once they're done with this blockchain, it can surpass Bitcoin, because now then world commerce can all be on the same page on that blockchain. So I kind of predicted this, but I got that information from another guy saying follow Ethereum, because once that happens, that could be a very dominant world currency digitally. You know what I'm saying? So even right now, we're in on the grassroots of it. So you brothers continue to. I don't go past XRP. I do Bitcoin and Ethereum and maybe a little XRP. All the other ones, I personally don't touch it. You know, if you smart with knowing how to get in on the jump when something goes up and then get out, that's fine. I lost $10,000 pulling that crap in 2013. I ain't gonna do it again. So I just did that. But yeah, you guys are on the right track for that. Your Ethereum. Just keep doing what you're doing. Y'all gonna make some money, man. Y'all gonna be good.
For sure,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Good job, man. Good job.
Thanks for that, brother.
But,
Yeah, bro, they pretty much confirmed what you'd be saying about Vancouver, Sean Camp. You know, hotspot for brothers, women are checking for brothers, great quality of living. It's just great for brothers just to have a place where they're checking for brothers, man. You know, and ain't no shenanigans, ain't no, do this for me. It's just the fact that it's love. It's love out there, and that's it. That's all they want from you, brothers. And I know they'll give you love, you know?
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yep. I told you, man. I said, the Pookies and the Ray Rays, I don't care if they watching. They come up here, they can't win in this environment because those girls they ain't checking for that kind of mindset, bro. You got to be on point out here. You got to carry yourself. You got to know what you're doing out here. That hood booger mindset, it don't work here. That's why I was saying. I was like, okay, we've always known as this is the black man's backyard paradise. And like I said, you come up here and smash, your word, the word gonna get around, and they ain't gonna mess with you. I've seen it happen with some of the ball players that play up here. Them brothers be running through these females, and the word get around. Oh, he'll dog you out, and them girls be like, okay, that's me messing with you, right?
Right.
Serious, man. I've seen it, so it's like
sure.
And
I want to say that the city is so nice. The city is really nice. Let me say that. And why would you want to come there like with anything less than? For me personally, when I came down, I was just like, "Ooh, man, I want to do better." Like it's not just for the sake of females, but yeah, they're part of the equation. But it's just the whole environment. It's just the standard of living. It's what's available. I mean, yeah. It's more. It's a lot there. It's a lot there. Let me say that.
It is. It's a lot here, and you come with that right mindset. Like I said,
exactly.
You brothers are connecting with people, and like I said, even the dudes, they're cool here. You come up here, they're open and receptive to you, and you're making connections with business-minded people. And there's a lot of money here in this city. There's only 2 million people in this city, but you got the connections. You got the Asian connection, people with wealth. You got people with wealth from the Middle East. You got people with wealth from Europe here. People with wealth from the States here, from all over, man. And you making these connections, and at the same time you meet some bad females while you making these I'm like, man, you got the whole world right in your back pocket in this city. You could travel, which I like doing, but you traveling in, like I said, I come home it's every day. This is every day. I was dressed nice earlier. Right now we're having a windstorm, so we're having those
Ooh.
winds. Yeah, they're coming off that ocean. But earlier I was dressed nice, I had a nice pair of slacks on or whatever. And like you
Yeah.
said, that vibe, they be checking, they be looking. They be looking
Hell yeah.
too, and like you said, you ask them a question, they talk, and it's a tenant. It's like they want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 It's that
Yeah.
eye contact and that
Yeah.
uninterrupted conversation. They
Yeah.
had that here, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, IP, man, get your dimes and come on out here, bro. You
Come
definitely win. Like I said, man, he got that British accent. That brother will kill it. You'll kill it here.
Oh, I know.
Damn.
He'll kill it here.
Yeah.
They really look like, ooh, where are you from? Or say UK, they love that accent here.
Right.
Shout out to Sean Cat, man. Appreciate for calling in, brother. Let me move on to the brother AC. I'll roll it back to you afterwards, Sean Camp. Thank you, bro.
Sure.
AC, how you doing, bro? Mr. AC. What the? AC. AC. AC, how you doing?
Hey, RB, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good, bro. How are you? Brother. AC,
Hey, RB,
call
how you
back
doing?
in. Drop off the call. I'm all right, bro, but you're lagging a bit. You okay? You've got some AOL connection, bro. Brother. AC, right, AC, I'm gonna put you on mute. Yeah, call back in, bro. Sean Camp, yes, bro. Thank you for Sean Davis, sorry.
Oh
Bro,
yeah,
you've been
I'm
yo,
like,
bro, you've been there for 20 years now, living the good life there, in Vancouver. And that's what I want to see, man. I just want to see brothers happy, want to see brothers just living carefree, living like how white boys do. Because white boys, they live carefree. They go anywhere around the world. They don't got to worry about police. They don't have to worry about discrimination. They live carefree. I want that for brothers too, man. You know?
yeah,
And even if it means traveling to get that carefree kind of vibe, then brothers should travel. You know, brothers should travel easily. So Sean Camp, appreciate the contributions you've done.
Yeah, Sean.
Appreciate it.
appreciate it,
Yeah.
brothers. I
Appreciate
appreciate
it, man.
I've been the police here. I've been pulled over twice in 22 years. The first time I got pulled over, I got my plates. I got insurance on my car, and the insurance here, they give you the plates, right? So they gave me the plates and the sticker on the back. I forgot to put the sticker on the back, and the guy pulled me over, and he goes, "Where's your sticker at?" I'm like, "Oh shoot, I forgot." He said, "Yeah, man, make sure you do that." He said, "Cause he goes, yeah, you'll get in trouble with that." He said, "I just saw it was off of there, so he helped me put it on, and he was like, 'Okay, sir, you have a good day.'" That was the end of it. Second time I got pulled over, I was speeding, and the officer pulled me over, and I didn't have insurance, and I was on my way to get insurance. Now, if that was in the States, I would have been a whole bunch of trouble.
Oh no.
It
Yeah.
would have been over with.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Man, I'm trying to get to the insurance place." He goes, "I'm gonna be honest with you." He said, "My job right now is to pull this car off the road, tow it, and give you a big ticket." He goes, "That's like a $1,500-$1,600 ticket, and you have to go before the magistrate to deal with this." He goes, "They're right around the corner over there. There's an insurance place. I'm going to follow you over there and make sure you get your insurance, okay?" And then he did, and he goes, "I gotta go." He goes, "I'm trusting you that you're going to go ahead and finish getting your insurance. Do I have your word on that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you got my word." Man, bro, I went and got that insurance so fast. And I was thanking God. I was like, "Thank God, man, I didn't get." I could have been in the States. That would have been a whole different ball game.
All right, thanks for that, Sean. Let me bring
Yeah.
in Buff Kid. AC, call back in. You dropped off the call, brother, but let me bring in Buff Kid. What's up, Buff Kid?
Hey, RB, how you been?
Hey, I'm doing good, bro. Where you been at, Buff Kid? It's been a minute since you called in, bro. You keeping well? Brother, can you hear me, bro?
All right.
Brother, are you, brother? What's up? You right, brother? Hey, you brothers got some AOL early 2000s connection out there in America, man. What's up with you brothers' internet connection? Jeez. Brother, come on, man. Brothers, what's going on with the internet connections out there in America? Damn. All right, Buff Kid, please drop off the call, bro, and call back in later on. In the meantime, brothers, hit the Cash App, man. Hit this super chat. Support the channel. It's greatly appreciated. As to what I do. Let me bring him in again. Buff Kid, can you hear me, bro? Nah, man. Brothers, man. I don't know what's happening in America, but y'all need to fix your internet issues out there, man. This is the fourth time in a week where brothers from America call in, got some AOL connection, man. But shout out to Buff Kid and AC, man. What's up, Miss International? Hopefully your connection's good, bro.
You daggone, no cursing. Listen, you daggone right. My internet connection's good. I'm in the Commonwealth state, Pennsylvania. Don't ever forget it. If everything goes down in the country, this state can survive on its own. Don't ever forget that.
Hey, sorry,
But
man.
yeah,
The brother in the live stream chat said that he got to get on the roof to fix his connection. Oh man, you brothers, man. Hey, shout out to co-creator, man. Miss International, how you doing, bro? You okay?
I'm good. Everything's great. The great intel by the twins, and then you got my man Sean Davis in the cut.
Yeah.
So, it's a trio. Then you got my man IP, who also has been there already. So it's all good. It's just a bunch of green lights, and I like green lights when I drive. You know what I mean? I speak so correct to the cops in the States that they just let me go most of the time whenever something goes down, because they like, yo, this guy knows what to do. He's not trying to, you feel me, have his out and act stupid. You feel me? Resist.
Yeah.
I tell them jokers,
Come
I'm
on,
not
man.
resisting. Clean record. You feel me?
That's right.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Thank you
You
for
gotta
calling
get
in,
out there
Miss
in Vancouver,
International.
man. Take that clean record out to Vancouver.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm going to Victoria, Vancouver, Montreal. I got a buddy that he's a promoter out in Toronto, but I don't know if I'm gonna go see him. Maybe that'll just be like business or something, because them Toronto chicks,
Yeah.
they're a little crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss International, do you have any questions for the twins here regarding Vancouver? Even Sean Campus, or any questions for him? Break it down for them, brother.
All right, so there's like I don't know, like Venice Beach, Rodeo Drive, South Beach, these type of places in America, right? What's the best like part to go in Vancouver? Like, if you had to say like the top one or two places to go to have fun, find beautiful ladies, doesn't have to be like tropical, just like a great destination.
What? Sean, you want to get this?
Yeah. Well, you talking about are you talking about a specific city, or are you talking about the place here in Vancouver? Or what are you saying?
Yeah, brother, because we're gonna stay on the topic. We're talking about Vancouver, so I'm asking, what is the place in Vancouver to go to?
The spots where you want to go to: North Shore, that's North Vancouver. Lonsdale Key is what they call it. Sits right off of the waterfront. The other spot where you want to go, also that brings a lot of tourists, but it still brings a lot of action, is Gastown, the Granville Strip, Granville Avenue, and Yaletown. Now, Yaletown, that's your upscale. That's where your money's at. Okay, that's what you guys. That's where the money's at. Where the nice bars and clubs are at. In another spot, you have to catch the. It's better to catch the bus than even Uber, but it's down the road. It's called Kitsilano.
Yep.
In that Kitsilano Beach area, that's
Yep.
where you want to go. Kitsilano, Spanish Banks, Jericho Beach.
Yeah. See, that intrigues me. That intrigues me, Kitsilano. That, because like you said, I think I heard that like one time in like life. So when I hear things back in the day, when somebody brings it up, it like gets me. I know like that's the place. Like you said, they show movies over there and stuff. Yeah, that's a must go to place.
Yes, yes. I wanted to ask Twin, you guys, Twin, how did y'all, how did you feel coming here? The vibe with everybody treating you, like I said, like okay, in the states, we can go to a certain city or go to a certain part. You go out, you can still have a good time, but then you kind of we as black men got to tread in certain areas. You know what I'm saying? How
Right.
did you feel just overall that vibe in the city when you were interacting with everybody, whether they were white, Asian, East Indian? How did you feel about that vibe towards you?
It was, I, it was, you know what, to be honest with you, the type of vibe I got when I really like spark random conversations with random people, are not even just random conversations. Um, Let me just say this. I felt like it was like I was a long lost friend, a long lost relative. They treated me like that in a sense. They were like, oh, like as if, oh man, I haven't seen you in a while. Like, you know, that was the type of feel. They have so much to dump out, so much to say. Um, yeah, I mean, it's something I never really felt from going to any other city in the States.
Right.
It, yeah, it was kind of almost like, dang, is this even for real? Like, I'm like black, like, I mean, like, I want to keep it 100. Like, it was definitely, I had to get used to it. I'm like, whoa, like these people are like really genuine. These people are like, it took me a while to get used to it. 2 days.
Well,
I got used to it, but yeah, I mean, yeah. Hope that
You
answered it.
know, the reception I received, or that I calculate inside my head, you know what? Most people will give you an opportunity to make or break yourself.
Yes,
Instead of just
yes.
instantly shutting you down or something like that. Most people will give you an opportunity to make or break yourself.
that is
That's
so
good.
true. That's so true.
Yep.
Wow. Good deal, man. Wow.
Instead of
Wow.
just randomly closing you off because of whatever reason,
Because you're black or
they
something like that.
I they'll definitely give you that opportunity. Now, if you are prepared, congratulations. If not, well, oh well.
And
But
I also noticed, like in the States, like when you initiate a conversation with a random girl, she's looking at you from head to toe. I mean, granted, like I get it, they're just checking you out or whatever. But in Vancouver, like I didn't really get that. It's like they were zeroed in on your face. It was like they were zeroed in on your face first, and then through the course of talking, then they were kind of like, oh, okay, okay, that's what you're looking like. Oh, okay. You know, it's like that was like second nature to them. First, they're in tune on what you're saying and how you present them. How you present yourself. So that was the first thing that they were zeroed in. And the second, it was just like, oh, okay, what else are you complimenting? Like, oh, okay, you got that. Oh, okay, okay, whatever.
you know,
So yeah, no, that's what I got.
you know what? You guys are on point, and I'm looking at. I know you guys probably dressed well on point there. Like I said, I'm home right now. I got my hoodie on, relaxed.
Yeah, me
But
too.
yeah. But here, I noticed like, okay, there's not a lot of black folk. Okay, in the black hood, where in the states, we got the Pookies and the Ray Rays, right? Well, here in Canada, they got their version of Pookies and Ray Rays. Okay, so I've been here long enough to know, and they be wearing raggedy clothes and hoodies. I mean, hoodies are very comfortable. You're gonna see a lot of people wearing a lot of hoodies because of the weather. Okay,
Yeah,
that's number one.
yeah,
That because of the weather here, toques, hoodies, and roots Canadian goose downs because of just the weather. But their version of Pookies and Ray Rays, they're all white. There are no black folk here, right? Okay, compared to the states. So
right.
majority of the black folk that live here, they don't act like that. You see what I'm
Mm.
saying? So the
Nope.
black folks that do live here, you see them. They usually for the occasional person that's on the street or whatever. Yes, you had that. But I'm saying as a whole, there are not very many blacks here compared to other cities. But the majority of the blacks that you see that are from Africa, from Caribbean, or
Yep.
wherever they're from, they're dressed well, they carry themselves well, right? So um, pretty much here it's this vibe that, okay, like you said, they're gonna give you a 100 and you do the subtraction from there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so that, like you said, that was one of the first things that I picked up too. Another thing that I picked up, I don't know if you guys picked up on, and you guys are younger than me now, but this, when I first got here, even the young girls, like the 20-something girls here, they act more mature than the girls in the States.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
picked that up. I don't know if you guys picked it up.
Yeah.
I did.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to some, which was weird because I thought they were much older than what I was told, but they told me they were 19. I thought they were like 25. They were in the bar chopping it up. I'm like, whew, 19? They're like, yeah, we're just, blah, 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 enjoying our Halloween. I'm like, whoa, I thought you were 25, just the maturity level, just how you're holding this conversation.
Yes.
I'm like, okay. And, young girls, I figured it'd be on their phone like every 2 minutes, every minute. No, not these ones. I don't know if I just struck the lucky stick or whatever, but it was crazy. I would have to agree with that. The younger girls do act a little more mature out here, or in Vancouver than anywhere else I've been.
Yeah.
I've got a super chat real quick, brothers. Shout out to Maurice Branch for the $499 super chat. Any of you brothers serving in the military, due happy Veteran Day this week and any festival coming up end of this year?
Unfortunately, I didn't. I do respect my service members, so much love for y'all.
Much love. Much love to my brothers, and even here they got Veterans Day coming up too. So here in Canada, that's my son's birthday. So I'm gonna celebrate my son's birthday, kicking with him for a minute.
Nice one, Sean Davis.
Nice.
I think the maturity aspect, that's a good thing as well.
Yes.
Women not being on their phones for too much, that's also great as well. It's a different world out there, brothers need to explore. I'm telling you, 2022 has to be the best year for brothers so far. Now I put in work this year for the channel to prepare brothers for 2022. Japan, Costa Rica, Colombia, South Korea, Vancouver, Montreal, Latvia. I put in work, brothers. I ain't been no slouch. I put in work.
That's right.
So go out there in 2022, live a great life. Use the intel that you've got from this channel to help you navigate the good and the bad in these countries. Go out there and get some beautiful chicks, man. There's women out there that are waiting for brothers like you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Damn.
Yeah. And you know what? One thing I want to say is, like, you don't really got to go there being intimidated. I mean, it's like, just go out there with the mindset, like, I just want to be social, because it's a very social city, and you will leave there, like, probably, I mean, if you wasn't social, you'll probably leave that city being social. I mean, it's a good city to get out and just express, talk to people, just get out there, of course, talk to the ladies, of course, but network as well. Like, there's a lot to offer. A lot of people are just willing to just talk. And that alone right there, like, I think in business, like, communication is what, 90% of the whole business transaction, and the rest is the paperwork or whatever. Somewhere along those lines. I'm not quite sure, but I mean, just go out there and just be social. You can connect the dots from there. Like, people were just linking to one thing to the, it's insane. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, you brothers are so right on that, man. I'm glad you guys came here and had a good time, because I'm like, I know, I know, I don't care, but I know some of you guys like scratching your head like, I think he capping. I'm like,
right.
I ain't listen. My brother came here before me and called me and told me about this joint. He was like, you need to get up here now. Because he was like, at first he was like, man, Canada lame. He ain't, man, who want to come up here to the north? It's all cold and stuff. He got up here, he was blown away. But not only that, he was blown away by the beauty, man, because this city here is one of the...
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I'm telling you, it's one of the most top 10 most beautiful cities in the world. Y'all come in the summertime, wait till you see how beautiful this city is. Y'all gonna be like,
you can only imagine.
Huh?
I've got
I can only imagine.
I've got AC on the call. What's up, AC? Bro, you right? Brother.
Maybe on some tech, he on some techno stuff.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, bro. How you keeping? AC. Damn, what's going on? Do you have snowstorms all over America or something, brothers?
Not on the west.
You're on the west. AC,
I'm in
can you hear me, bro?
Pennsylvania. It gets super cold in the winter and fall. There ain't no snowstorm right now.
Ooh.
I don't know what's happening, man. AC, please try and fix it, brother. That'd be much appreciated, bro. I don't know what's happening, man. But shout out to AC. Wow. This is crazy. What the flip?
I want to say one thing also. Like,
Come on, bro.
you know, I know IP asked the question if you should go there by yourself or you should go there with a friend. Now, granted, yeah, go there by yourself and it all falls on the lines of confidence and you can make it happen. Yeah. But when you go with a friend, it kind of works too, because I noticed when I was in a bar, like I was talking to some girls and they had friends, and guess one was feeling me, but you know, I can't satisfy her friends here. So having a wingman can do that while I, you know, handle my business over here. So yeah, going by yourself is cool, but I think better is going at least with one other person. That way, just in case you come across like a party of 3, 2, you're better prepared.
Bro, you're gonna listen. What do you mean? Just in case you come across a party of 2, you're gonna come across a party of 5 and 6. I just went to go get something to go out to eat the other day. I went to grab it to go. I walked in there to pick it up, and I'm like I said, this is everywhere. The ratio was like going out. The ratio had to have been 5-1. So every 2 guys that I saw girls going in by 4s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. Okay, in the restaurant, and you look around, there's more women than it is the dudes. So
yeah,
yeah,
true.
when you
true.
come in here, when you come out here, man, I'm telling you, man, golly, man, IP, man, you could bring 007 out here. Y'all guys are getting mauled, man. I'm telling you.
Damn.
So and you know, like I said, the COVID restrictions was today, November 7th. Today, officially, the border is officially fully open.
Woo!
Okay. So the only thing is that when you go into the pubs and stuff, it's just having your mask and making sure that you're double vaxxed. You show you double vax. Everybody, I think, is 87% here. Folks, listen. I just went to a Jeff Dunham concert. My boy invited me, and there was all kind of ladies there, man. It was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous, man. I was like, this is everybody. They're starting to go out. You know, it's starting to ramp up. Everybody's starting. Okay, now we're getting over this hump, and then the nightlife is starting. So you guys that went downtown at nightlife, like I said, y'all come back down summertime, or if you come in January, but summertime, that's going to be your best time to come. 2022, bring your cameras, man. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Like IP said, he has a feat. Listen, IP, you're not the only person that said it. I know other people have said it. I said it. You said it. Other people that I know said it. Everybody's saying, I think 2022 is going to be a good year.
Oh, it's going to be on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, the Roaring 20s is coming back, but it's going to be way different. It's going to be more evolutionized. The Roaring 20s. 1920, what is now? It's 2020. That's a coincidence. You're about to see something crazy. That's all I'm saying.
The Roaring 20s. That's what that daggum sure is it. Because I'm telling you, I'm like, everything is starting to ramp up. I can feel it in the atmosphere, right? So when I go out, I'm seeing, you know, girls or and they're really anxious to like have conversation, and that really happens even more so in spring and summer, because you know we're going into winter. They're saying it's going to be a cold winter here, so that's fine. But you know, people are embracing it because you know the COVID, it's over, it's behind, so it's like regular life here that they hadn't experienced in about a year and a half or whatever, how long it is. But man, just wait until springtime gets here, man. that
Respect.
end of March, April, May, in June, in July. Oh man, it is gonna be. I'm serious. It's gonna be off the chain because I know these
Welcome.
girls up here get spring fever real bad, man.
Welcome, Mr. Derek Taylor. How you doing, brother?
Hey,
Derek.
got,
Mr. Derek.
got all the brothers up in the house tonight.
Yes,
How you
sir.
doing, bro?
This stream has been on fire as expected.
What's up, Derek?
Hey, how's it going, Eric, Dante, brother IP,
Yeah.
Mr. International, brother Sean Davis, hold it down
Hold
until
on.
I get up there in
Oh
January.
yeah.
Yizzo.
Oh, it's gonna
Hey,
be
your
a wrap.
birthday's on the 11th, right?
Yes, exactly.
Come on, man. I haven't forgot.
I just heard about that, so I'll be there on the 13th.
Oh, right on. Okay.
So
All right.
yeah, a little bit after, but hey,
Well, we'll be there until the 17th, so it's
Right.
it's on.
Right.
It's
Right.
definitely
Yeah, I
on.
got some spots I'm gonna take y'all to Yale Town, man.
yeah.
Oh, right on.
Take
Okay.
y'all to Yale
For
Town.
sure,
I got some
Sean.
spots down there.
Yes, I am definitely looking forward to that. So my question to you guys are, so for instance, I know we kind of chatted a little bit before that, but you said you went to a club where there was live music, right? And you were just kind of hanging out at a four top or something, and they were just coming up to you left and right.
That
Right.
was that. That was the Irish pub. That
The
was
Irish pub.
Oh,
Okay.
that's the one in Gastown.
in Gastown. Yeah.
Okay. So
I know what
speak
you're
on that a
talking
little
about. I
bit.
can't think of the name. I know where it's at. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've been there before. Yeah, that's a well-known Irish pub there. Dadgummit, I know the name of it. Yeah, that's a nice spot. That's a hot spot. It was
Irish
bartenders were
pubs
really
even
nice.
do well in the States, so I'm not surprised.
And you were saying that when you were there, it wasn't even like fully popping, right?
No, it wasn't like
Yeah.
I ended up leaving early. My brother ended up staying later, but like while I was there, it wasn't even at full capacity or anything. No, and it was already giving me heavy signs that you shouldn't go nowhere. But I ended up going somewhere.
Wow.
Listen, I got
I
another
know.
thing. If you brothers, okay, I know y'all coming in winter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get online and find out because I know like everything's ramping up. Vancouver has a jazz festival.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay.
So Vancouver Jazz Festival, and they okay. Now I know I like my jazz. Okay, so
Me
you
too.
get
I
a
love
lot of
jazz.
artists that say
Same here.
they get artists from all over the world here, and it is at the end of June, going into the 1st of July. Now let me find out if they're going to, because it was canceled this past year and was canceled. Let me see, it was canceled for this summer. It was canceled because of the COVID, and it was canceled last summer. So let me find out. So any of you brothers would like to visit, strategically plan your visit. I'll let you know when that jazz festival, because they're having all kind of festivals all over the place, and it brings everybody out. Okay,
Ooh.
brothers, it brings it. Not only that,
Yes.
they
Enough
have
said
that,
there.
and they have the Caribbean festivals. They got
Right.
two of them. They got two Caribbean festivals. They got a big one in North Vancouver. So you brothers want to come and hang out at that and see all of the Iranian, Persian women, the Venezuelan, and a lot of the South American women, and white girls, they love to go to these Caribbean festivals. There's two of them. They got one out where I'm at in Maple Ridge. That's a smaller one. I went to that a couple of years ago. That was nice. It was a nice venue. A lot of nice ladies out there. Met a lot of nice ladies. But the big one is North Vancouver. So I'm just letting y'all know, it's summertime. When you want to come out here strategic, let me know, and I'll tell you like these events, man, that's popping off downtown. Because I'm telling you, if everything's ramping up, man, it's gonna be nuts. This coming up.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
a 2-hour flight away, so I'm gonna get real familiar, I think, with BC.
Right on,
Right.
right
So
on.
Sean, basically you're saying I should stay from January to maybe December?
Yeah, that's it, brother. Come on with it, man. Like I said, listen. Like I said, my boy Carl. I'll make this short. My boy Carl was going through some marital problem. I probably told y'all before this before. He came up here just to get away because him and his wife, the marriage was on the rocks. And I was like, how come you didn't call me? This is years ago, but anyhow, I'm like, man, you could have came with me. He was like, man, down in the dumps. She goes, man, I just met this chick, man, up there. She invited me to this party, and I go over there, and it's a yacht party. I'm like,
Hey,
what? He goes, man. He goes, you know, I love my wife, man. And he goes, this chick, it was her own yacht, and she was telling me, I got money, I got wealth, I got everything.
wow.
I just don't have a man in my life. And I looked down and said, why'd you stay? He was like, man, you can't be saying that. I was like, I know. You know, he told me she was. You see, I know y'all don't believe that, but I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of women up here. On average, they're making 6 digits. Okay, on average, a lot of
I
women,
can
a lot of
tell.
people,
I can tell.
yeah,
Sean,
and they ain't got no boyfriend, and they looking for a man. It ain't like how it is in the States. I got a PhD. I ain't talking to no Dusty unless you making. It ain't that mindset up here, man. Go ahead,
Sean, I
Daryl.
want to actually speak on that. That's real interesting you say that, because I've noticed that, and a lot of women, they're not boisterous about the 6 figures they're making.
Right.
It's like you wouldn't know it unless you ask them specifically, like, are you making this or whatever, however it comes up. But they're not boisterously coming out, oh yeah, I'm making this, I'm doing this. Or, no, it's like that comes later in the conversation if you're conversing with them. That's what I
Yes.
found so interesting. I was just like, they're not, they don't have the egotistical type of attitude.
No, no, they're just out making a living, you know. And these Asian girls, the same thing. You might run into an Asian girl that got her own company in Shenzhen. I ran into 2 of them like that. And the only reason why I found out is because I was talking about a product, and I said I need to look in Alibaba. And the next thing you know, we went down this conversation, and then she just opened up and said, I have my own company, and this chick is making millions of dollars. So you know, you just got to place yourself. See, I know where they go. I know
Right.
where they hang out at. I know, you know what I'm saying? I've been here long enough to know every area, like
Yep.
in Richmond, where all of the Asian girls go, and where the white girls are, and where everybody's mingled at. In the area, there's another area called Commercial Drive area, and they got bars and shops and pubs and everything. And you know what? That area, you get more of the girls. If you go too far south on Commercial Drive, it's predominantly the East Indians, and it's not the bars and shops, but it's a neighborhood. But if you come closer to Commercial Drive district, that's closer into downtown and Main Street, you get a lot of the middle class white singles. But in that particular area, that's where you get all of your colored hair women, you know, the alternative lifestyle. They hang in that area. You're not gonna see all of them, the ones with the all of the tattoos and the nose rings and the emos. They hang in that area. You're not gonna see them going into Yale Town and kicking and mingling in Yale Town or in Granville. You see what I'm saying? So it's like now I've been here long enough. I know which spots I want to go. You can go down there and you can make friends. You can go down there if that's the kind of girl you want. That's your choice. You know what I'm saying? But then strategically going to places like happy hour spots that nobody knows about, that I know about.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yes.
go to these happy hour spots where they got people who are making big money, where they mingle with each other. You go in there and you're not gonna get this. Well, you know, who are you coming here? There ain't none of that. Everybody. The one thing about Canadians, man, they love their beer. They love their beer and their hockey, dude. So
Sean,
yes,
what is there a rich black community out there in Vancouver? A
there are
wealthy black
wealthy blacks
community?
here.
Yeah.
The community of blacks here, it's small. There was a history, and I forgot the name of this area in the eastern part of downtown back in the 40s that used to be predominantly black area. The blacks that are here, it's so sporadic. But I've seen some wealthy Africans here. I've seen wealthy people from Caribbean here. So, brother, it's not IP. It's not like you have the UK brothers and sisters in UK and you have a large population. It's not like that here.
Mm,
We are a minority here,
mm.
but man, we are like rare gems. Okay, I'm telling you that is the bonus of being in Vancouver is that especially brothers that come here, dress on point, networking, got it going on, and they're not concerned about your skin color. Like he said, people here will give you a 100, you do the subtraction from there. So the people that I've ran into, that I've known that are black, they do very well for themselves. You see what I'm saying? They do very. I haven't seen struggling people unless I've seen immigrants come over here, and that's another thing, because Canada's immigration policies are different from America's policies. Another thing, you have Cubans here. You don't have very many Cubans in the United States unless it's Florida, because of the situation between Cuba and the United States. You can smoke Cuban cigars here. You got direct flights to Cuba. You have a vibrant a Cuban community here, so
Wow.
they can freely go back and forth from Canada to Cuba. But the immigration policy here is, if refugee status, and they're strict about this, but they also help. If you're in a country that is having a war, then you can apply for refugee status here and you can move here. And families have done that. There's Syrians here from the whole Syrian conflict. There are people from eastern Ukraine, because I don't know if you guys know, they're still having a war over there. You know, Russia's in the Crimea area. That's eastern Kharkiv, right? So Ukrainians that live on the eastern part of Ukraine, they can file for immigration and move into Canada, because Canada knows about that situation. So you're going to get everybody here. You'll see blacks here, but you're not going to see blacks how you see blacks back in the UK or blacks in the States. You ain't going to see that.
No.
You just ain't.
Definitely not.
No.
So Sean, what kind of jobs do black people work in Vancouver? You said the wealthy blacks, but what kind of jobs are they doing there in Vancouver?
They are either into private sector. The private sector here, IT, is really growing. They need skilled workers in IT. So if you got experience in IT, then come to Vancouver, and they're paying. Okay. The medical. Now, IP. I don't know how the medical is in UK. It might be similar because of the Commonwealth, but here it's a socialist country, but it's not like socialism like y'all are dealing with in the States. Socialism here, when they mean it, they mean that the pillar of Canada, one of the pillars of Canada, is its medical, is the health system. That's another big one that I see black folks do well in. In the Ministry of Transportation, I see a lot of blacks doing that. Car salesmen, like these guys are working, making killer money selling cars. I've seen that. A lot of brothers come here and do very well. Some of them are truck drivers, because you can live in Canada and make your money in the States. Now, anybody that's a truck driver that wants to live in Canada, you can come up here and live in Canada under a visitor's visa for every 6 months, and you can work down in the States and make that American paper. So yes, like I said, I have not seen blacks struggling here. You have the same chance to make money in this city just like everybody else. Okay. And where the money is here, you can, because it's socialist, you have, the strategy is different than the States, because States is capitalist economy. Okay. Where you're going to find where you make your money in Canada, other than if you are into the high tech industry. Now, outside of that, or if you are doing your remote high tech business, and you can take your money globally wherever you want to go. But if you're working in Canada, the sweet spot is working in management and government. They paying 6 digits always, and not only that, it is pensionable. Okay, the pension here is strong. Okay, so you got your benefits, you're fully covered, everything's taken care of, and it is nowhere near as high as in the States. That's why people early in the early 2000s in the United States were coming up to Canada to get the pharmaceuticals, because people up here, the most I've ever paid for pharmacy out of my pocket was $15-$30. Okay, so what I'm saying is that on average, you're going to run into women that are working, making 80, 90, 100, 200 to 200,000. My ex-wife making 160 grand a year.
Damn.
Okay. I was dating like I told you, I was dating that Iranian woman. She had her own business. She was making like between 4 to 800,000 a year with her own business.
Lord
Okay.
have mercy.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that here you're gonna run into a lot of people that are driven. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
like you said,
Exactly.
the mindset, you're gonna be
Exactly.
around these people and birds of the same feather flock together. It's gonna start creating those creative juices for competition and a healthy competition, networking and stuff. So, man, like I said, the pick is like if you want to get you a girl that's working at Dollarama or Dollar Tree, that's your business. You know, if you want to, that's on you. Or working for a Coast Mountain Bus Company, and on average, they're paying them $36 an hour. You get 5 weeks of vacation every year. You know, but see, you have to understand how things work here, and certain jobs come with benefits. And what I mean benefits, social benefits, like socially, everybody knows, oh man, you working for a company that is like off the chain. So yeah, bruh, black men, brothers, and there are not very many black girls here. Very few, very, very few. And I ran into a few of them over the period of years I lived here, and I don't. It's just you don't see them here. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not even a factor. I mean, you see them, and if they decide to talk to you, I've talked to a couple of them that are from here. They're cool. Then some of them, I noticed they don't even want to talk to you. Like a couple of Caribbean sisters, they ain't want to say nothing. I've seen a couple of American sisters, they don't say nothing. I don't say nothing to them. But I can tell a sister from the States, and they feel out of place here because they're looking around. And you brothers, y'all saw this too. Everybody around here fit. You don't see very many fat folk around here, especially the females. They're
Right.
fit. They
Right.
stay fit here.
Yep.
So yeah, definitely, man. This city here is thriving, and it's expensive. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's expensive. But you guys, you live over there in San Francisco. That's still one of the most expensive areas on all of the West Coast. So you
Right.
understand if you can move around in San Francisco, you brothers can
Exactly.
definitely move around here in Vancouver.
Exactly. That's
Damn.
why it wasn't so bad. That's why Vancouver actually wasn't so far from my experience because, I mean, yeah, it's an expensive city, but San Francisco, it's insane. Let
Yeah.
alone the Bay Area, whether you're in San Francisco, Oakland,
Yeah.
or any of the East Bay cities. Yeah.
Tiburon, something like that down there.
Yeah.
Pacifica and all of that. That's
Yes.
ridiculously expensive, man.
Yes.
Sean, I have a question. You said that in Vancouver, you can actually meet millionaire Asian women, right? Which is crazy. Are these millionaire Asian women giving brothers time of the day, brother?
Yes,
This
they are.
is mad. I can't believe this, man.
Yes,
No.
listen. Oh man, what my boy, man? Okay, my boy. Okay, in the Canadian Football League, they make about 100-some thousand a year. I played. First got here for the first year. That was at the tail end of me playing football. If I would have known that earlier, I would have came up here. But anyhow, I some of the brothers that I knew, one of the partners I know, he got a job after his career, and he was good in the early 2000s. He got a job working for TransLink, right? And me and him were shooting pool, and I got another partner that's from Tacoma. He married a Canadian girl. He live up here too, right? Some other partner, Sebastian, he's from Jamaica. He works at TransLink too. He's married to a Japanese girl, but he was telling me before he got married, his partner from Jamaica too was hanging out with these two Asian chicks. They were twins. Okay, he said they were billionaires from China.
Billionaires.
Yes, and they was cooking food for them, and I'm looking at him like, I was like, man, you bullshit. He goes, no,
You
no.
capping, man.
He goes, no. He said, all you got to do is go up and talk to him. He goes, they were sitting up there topless, cooking Chinese food for us, and I'm like, you lying? I know you're lying. Now he goes, no, dog. He goes, man, you just got to know how to spit that game. You got to approach him like that. And I'm like, man, are you kidding? He goes, they tons of them out here, and he's not lying because one of the reasons why Vancouver's real estate is so expensive is because of the fact that Canada does not have a limit on foreign investment. Well, you have to, I'm not going to explain the story because it's going to be a long time to explain it. But anyhow, all those folks in Hong Kong, the rich and the wealthy, where do you think they're putting their money at?
Vancouver.
Exactly.
Real estate. Yep.
So you got rich, rich Asian girls out here. Rich.
Checking for
They
brothers.
dripping for money. Oh yeah, you go talk to them. Dress
This
nice.
is crazy, man.
Get
Bro,
your physique
how you
up.
gonna tell me, right?
Yep.
A chick from Shanghai, from Hong Kong, from Shenzhen, from Beijing, they come from their country to Vancouver, and they are suddenly checking for brothers. I don't know. Is it something in the air in Vancouver that makes them change their brain
It's the
receptors?
like you were saying, is a vibe here.
Mm.
In the playing field, it's even. That's why I said these East Indian chicks, they'll check for you. I know you may not like it, but you come here, that vibe, man, you might have a fine East Indian female checking for you, IP. It's just that's the vibe here. It's like the playing field is even.
What
Because
Dante
there's so many beautiful women here. It's just like I wish I had hair to pull out my head to let you brothers know. Y'all know, man. It's just so many of them. And if they put their crosshairs on you, like it's a wrap.
Yep.
And like I said, there's something about a man. Listen, I go to the gym every day, and I still get checked on, and I've been there a while because I give up. I know I'm not bragging. I know I give up that fight. They can tell American brother. So you got your physique, you got your swag, you dressing nice, you present yourself. I just had a lady. She grabbed me. She said, "Excuse me, sir," and I said, "Yes, ma'am." She was married. She goes, "What kind of cologne are you wearing?" And I said, "I'm wearing Chavaz from Christian Dior." And she goes, "That really smells good. Maybe I might have to get that for my husband, or just maybe swap husbands out." And she laughed and walked off. Right. So what I'm saying is that this vibe, I mean, they're gonna listen. They're gonna be checking heavy. You come, I mean, I could tell you guys this all night long, man. But
Do you know what, right? Do you know what, brother? The gym game is a very important game because, brothers, imagine this, right? Let's be real
It's
here, right?
huge.
In America, in the UK, right? Most guys are in the gym, and there's always that one gorgeous chick that's got a nice body, nice frame. All the guys that they're working out, right, but they're looking at it. They're trying to get eyes at her, looking at her thighs, her body. Now, imagine the dynamic in Vancouver where majority of women live in that city. That means the majority of women will be in the gym, and you're one brother. You walk in, you're doing your exercises. All the women there will be peeking at you. Imagine that pressure. Imagine that
The
kind
pressure.
of the pressure,
every
the
day, brother.
play every day. Do you know, bro? You will never run out. You will never run out of chicks. That's what I'm saying.
Never.
But honestly, I'm not on that playboy lifestyle, so I'm gonna choose the
Right.
dime chick that I don't. Brothers, my channel is not about sleeping around. It's about finding the correct foreign woman
Right.
for you.
Yeah.
So you have an abundance of women to choose from. I'm not about brothers, sleeping with 50 women in the gym. That's not why I promote. No. You find your dime foreign chick, that means I want brothers to have options, not having one chick, but having 50 to pick from to make your girlfriend, to make your wife. That's what I promote. So the more options you have in the gym, in the shopping mall center, is great, which is why I love when brothers tell me Vancouver is majority women there. It means a lot more play for brothers. That means that our demand there is even more high because women want to be in couples. They want a guy in their lives. They got all this money and they want to spend it on the fucking on a brother.
We got IP cussing up in here now.
You got IP cussing.
They want to spend all that money on the flipping brother, right? All that money in the bank, they want to spend it. And I'm guessing there's a ratio of 70 to 30% men. Brothers, the abundance is over there. They want to spend that money on you. So get out there, man, and live your flipping lives. Let me shout a couple of super chat, brothers. Sorry for my language, brothers, but I got a bit hyped there. I apologize, brothers. Shout out to Cyril987 for the $5 super chat. Sean Davis, how easy is it for US citizens to get IT contracts / consulting gigs in Vancouver? Can you speak on that, bro?
I do not know, but I can. I will give my Suo. I'll give my boy a shout and ask him. Okay, I do not know, so I'm not going to speak on that. but let me talk to him and find out about the IT contract, because I do know this much: they will give it to a Canadian first, but depending on how big and how bad the need for what do you call it, skilled workers. Once it gets bad, they start bringing people in. I know they did that for trucking industry. That they was bringing guys in from the Middle East to drive trucks here. So that I do know. So let me talk to my boy, and like you say, you see me on the chat, man. See me on the chat, then I will answer that question for you. I know that it's skyrocketing, and I know that if the United States is having issues finding skilled workers in IT, then you have to understand that Canada and the United States work close together. That this market out here, the same thing is happening out here too, right? So definitely, I will get back to you on that one.
Thank you for that, Sean Davis. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, Sean. Shout out to Irregular Data. Oh, damn. Yo, brothers, man. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Shout out to Irregular Data for the 50 Canadian dollars super chat. Thank you, bro. Respect to you, man. $50. That means a lot to me, bro. Thank you so much. Hey, IP, I just want to send some support your way. I know if you keep this up, you're going to a legend. Oh, yo, bro. Appreciate the kind words, man. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Sometimes it can get tiring. I do get a bit frustrated because the lack of the support that I get, in my opinion. But it's brothers like you that make me push on and carry on and keep motivated. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Irregular Data. Shout out to Wealth Engineering for the $2 Canadian super chat. What's up, my Canadian Haitian brother? How you doing, bro? Thank you, bro. Shout out to Wealth Engineering again for the $5 Canadian super chat. At Sean Davis, tell him, my brother. Keep telling him about our Indian woman here. Hashtag Team Asia. Damn. I think let's speak about the Indian woman after the super chats, because this is very interesting here.
Right.
Shout out to Wealth Engineering. Shout out to Bala Jalal for the $5 super chat. Damn, rich Chinese woman checking for brothers. Sheesh, yeah, bro. I can't, bro. In the UK, we have a lot of rich Asian women here in the UK, but they're not checking for brothers. They normally go for white boys or Asian boys, but white boys priority for them. But in Canada, it's a different dynamic, especially in Vancouver. This is why it's mind-blowing to me as well. Like rich millionaire Chinese women giving brothers play. It's crazy, man. It's mad. Shout out to Wealth Engineering for the $5 super chat again. Appreciate the support, brother. Much appreciated, bro. In Canada, the gyms are the new nightclubs, especially in winter. Those gray white leggings on those squat machine are like female version of Cat Kelly. God damn. Damn.
He's not lying, bruh. I have to keep my head on. I have to put them horse blinders on my eyes to stay focused in the gym. I put the headphones on, because man, those girls, and they know how to. Up here, they're real. How can I say it? They're not proper. What is they're very, I guess, proper, or how they behave. They're working out now. They're working on the physique. Don't get me wrong. It's not like they're going in there to show out. You get a few of those, but those are very few. These girls in here working out. They're working out on their frame. You can see they keep fit. They jogging. They know they fine. You see what I'm saying? But they put them leggings on and they get on that squat.
Look at Sean. Hey, the brother's having a revelation
too, right? And then and you go up and talk to them. Hey, I'll compliment a couple of them. All right, keep it up now. I'm starting to see you starting to get that frame of, oh, thank you. Hey, and they're very polite. It's like, sorry, excuse me, thank you. And it's like, okay, I'm coming here. I got to be focused. And I might have to switch to a 24-hour gym, because I when I work out, I like to get my workout on, bro. I get in there, I hit that gym hard. Yeah. And the harder I seem to hit it, some of them females in there be paying attention, because they've been saying, look, you trimmed down and you like bulked way up. And I'm like, really? And they're like, oh yeah, we can tell. Like, and I'm like, okay. But yeah, he's not lying, man. And they do that all winter, so they can present themselves in the summer.
That's what I
That's it.
like about Canada, man.
Yeah.
Because in the UK, having that sort of conversation with a UK chick in the gym is never possible. She will either accuse you of harassing her, she'll call you a creep, she'll probably be too gassed up in the head to give you any time of play. She will either ignore you, you know. This is it's crazy, man. Shout
Yeah,
out to my
no, there's no
Canadians, man.
harassing in the gym. Guys keep to themselves. I mean, shoot, a couple of guys or asking, "Excuse me, ma'am, are you done with this set?" And she, "Oh no, I got 2 more sets." Okay, I'll just go ahead. I'll wait. Stuff like that. So for the most part, most of the guys in the gym, they keep to themselves. A lot of the girls are in there. You can tell the girls that are single. You could just tell. You can tell the girls that are single looking for a guy. Yeah, they working out their bodies, but they're also hoping that maybe they can find they out there looking. Their eyes are wandering. You can just tell after a while. Another big thing for brothers. I just met a brother. I think he's from the Caribbean. I'm gonna go and see him. He's down near downtown. He has his own gym. But what do you call it, guys? When you what do you call it? Combat workout or whatever. Your fitness. A black man being a fitness instructor here in this town, you win
Damn.
because the fact of the psyche, the mindset, when they see a brother that's fit, you see what I'm saying? Because we already got our genetics. We already got the frame. You know what I'm saying? We got the frame. Okay, so the mindset, the girls see that, guys see it, the guys even know it too. When they see a fit brother and he knows his fitness, you're gonna get a lot of clientele, especially if you start your own business. My boy, he's doing that downtown. He's got Asian girls, white girls. He's got a couple other brothers there. He's got white guys that are coming in and want to get fit. He knows his stuff. You'll eat very well here. You start up a fitness setup online or whatever, man, and there's no shortage of that work. I got a homegirl right now, a little redhead. She working 12, 13 hours a day with clients. And I mean, she's always on the go. And I told her, I said, is it that busy? She goes, I have to turn clients away. And I'm like, dang, maybe I might have to do this, man. Shoot. But you'll
Damn,
be
yeah.
snapped.
I know the
I'm
Guano
serious.
twins. I
Say
know
what,
the Guano
IP?
twins are. I know the Guano twins are into fitness or were into fitness, so
Oh
hopefully
yeah.
this might be something
Oh
that they
yeah.
can look into.
Oh yeah, man. Oh
And
yeah.
you're in the MMA. Which one of y'all are doing jujitsu?
I do jujitsu.
Man, dude, you'll win big up here, bro. You'll win
Right?
big up here. Yeah, people are into that type of fitness. There's gyms popping up all over with the MMA, the Brazilian jiu-jitsu
Right.
camps and stuff like that. You come in here, you will get people who will want to do that, and especially a larger your clientele will be women. Because up here, you have to understand, there's a lot of pervs here in this town. See,
Sure.
us brothers like us, we apex predators. Ain't nobody gonna mess with us. I can walk down the alley in the baddest part of Vancouver. Ain't nobody gonna touch me. You see what
Nope.
I'm saying? I don't have
Yeah.
to worry about that. But a female, these guys, they grope girls or they grab these girls on the trails because it's a very, if you've seen the vegetation here, these big tall trees, everything's green. They got a lot of natural trails that you can go walk into and jog into. And some of these pretty dudes be hiding in there and be grabbing these girls. So these girls,
The fuck?
I've been trying to get my daughter in the karate class because I don't want nobody messing with my daughter. I'll be praying, someone please don't mess with because I'm gonna have to go on run. But the fact is that you giving that service, you'll have a large clientele of women. Okay, because I
Sure.
do know a lot of ladies here. I know a Korean girl, she's MMA. Okay, I know a lot of girls here. They're into the boxing classes. They're into the jujitsu or whatever, working out and stuff like that. So I just said I made a middle note to myself. I said any brother that comes up here and gets in this type of the fitness instructor, and you don't even have to work at a gym. Just get your certification and get online and start going out there and start making a name for yourself. You're going to get a large clientele. They're going to be largely women because you're going to get the men too, but mostly the women because the women, they believe in being fit here. Dude, it's just one of those cities.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, brother. Shout out to Wealth Engineering again for the $5 Canadian super chat. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated for the support so far on the stream, Wealth Engineering. Much appreciated, bro. Anyway, you can have a section on your homepage to track your upcoming live streams. I'm not sure what you mean by that, bro, but I don't know if that's possible on YouTube, but let's see. Anyone who subscribed to my channel and presses the notification bell to always, every time I go live, they should get a notification. I'm not sure if I can put down my homepage, but I'll look into that, bro. But thanks for bringing that up. Appreciate that, Wealth Engineering. Shout to Carlos Singer. Please avoid swearing on the live stream. But welcome to the channel, Carlos. I've not seen your face before. How you doing, brother? Please call in. That'd be great, brother. Thank you. Shout out to Blue Collar Brother for the $499 super chat. Shout out from North Carolina. Shout out to my North Carolina brothers. I'm aware of that place. It's one of the greatest hip hop bands ever came from that place, North Carolina. What they called? Little Brother. They're old school. I don't know if brothers know them, but they have some good classic albums. And I know that place very well. J. Cole's from there, isn't it? Then you got brothers. What's that place in North Carolina that's pretty famous?
Raleigh?
Is it no Charlotte? Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good place, man. A lot of wealthy brothers there doing well in Charlotte, which I love seeing. So I know a couple brothers there. So shout out to my Charlotte brothers. Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, my brother is from Raleigh, North Carolina, and Charlotte is definitely lit.
Yeah,
Yeah, my mom live out there, Raleigh, Durham, man. She out there.
Yeah, that joint.
yeah.
Hey, Sean Davis. Hey, IP. You want to know something? You talk about California, Silicon Valley, right? Well, over in that Raleigh Durham area,
Right.
it's like a mini Silicon Valley. Now it's starting to get real high tech. North Carolina is beautiful. Outer Banks and also the Hamptons in Virginia. That's where all the millionaires and billionaires and stuff all be at.
For
a lot
black
of
people,
progressive
right?
blacks out there, man. When I
Yeah, for us too, bro. That's why I'm bringing it up for everybody. My brother got 3 beach houses. Let me just say that. And my brother got like 3 restaurants open already. He's shooting for like 7.
Hold on, bro.
Yeah, my big brother.
That's what's up. Brother's doing well. My brother's making this money. My American brother's getting that money. I love hearing that. Shout out to my Black American brothers, man. High value males. We salute my Black American brothers. That's what I love hearing, man.
If y'all want to hear about the place, it's called Your Pie. It's in North Carolina. It's a pizza place.
Let me bring in Loss real quick. But hold on, Loss. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Derek Taylor for the $19.99 super chat. So basically, Hasbro has nothing on Sean Davis because he's living in the real Candyland. Keep them on ice until I arrive. Derek Taylor, you're a legend, brother. That's my brother right there, Derek. I respect him a lot. Shout out to you, Derek, man. Carlos Singer. Carlos, avoid saying the N-word as well. I think you're new here, bro, but we have some rules here. But bro. But Carlos, man, shout out to you. Shout out to Carlos Singer for the $5 super chat. Thank you, bro. He's new here. You can tell. Carlos, man, hold on, bro. Shout out to Wealth Engineering for the $5 Canadian super chat. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated, bro. Check out an IG message from JC, the black guy. You see a print screen of how to do it. It's really just makes it easy to see your upcoming live stream so we can prepare. Thank you, brother. I will do so. Thank you very much, Wealth Engineering. Mr. Loss. Hey, you Carlos. How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing, man? I see a bunch of good brothers in here, man. What it do?
What it do, brother?
What's up, man?
How you doing, bro? Wait, are you new to the channel, bro?
Well, hey, I've been following for like 4 months because I used to play professional basketball in Vancouver. And I found your page because I was telling my homeboys, I was like, yo, y'all tripping, y'all out here in Seattle, man, y'all really don't know. Vancouver's really where it's at. And the reason why I was like, man, I gotta find Vancouver, and I discovered this page. So me and my partners, we were smoking a blunt, we was chilling. I was like, look, I need to show y'all the women up here. Y'all really don't know. So the reason why I knew about it is because we're all playing in this professional league, and the team from Vancouver came down to Seattle, and I had a monster game against these dudes. I hit them for like 41 points. It was crazy. And so the team was like, yo, come up here and play against us. So we went up there. It was at this college called BCIT. So I went up there, and it was all these girls in the crowd. Like it was like 20-something girls in the crowd, and they was all bad. And I was like, damn. Like I'm at the game, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I actually got hurt in the game, and I was playing, and the girls was talking to me during the game, like, number one, are you okay? Are you okay? And my teammate was like, hey man, Los, you know them girls? And I was like, hell no, but I'm about to. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I'm like, man, I don't even know him, but shoot, man, I'm about to figure this whole thing out. And so what happened was I didn't have phone service, I didn't have an international phone plan. But we all went to a club after, and I'm macking. You know, I'm off that, like how y'all off that. We in a new spot. You know, you want to network and get to know. So, man, I crossed the border, and when I crossed the border, I got phone service again. I had 18 friend requests on my phone, and they was all from girls from Vancouver, and my DMs was flooded. And basically, they was letting me choose. They was like, man, you know, do you ever come up here? We don't see much, you know, light-skinned guys and Seattle guys, like whoop-de-whoop. So that team that I played against, I signed with them the next season. I was like, yo, I'm coming back here. So I signed with them, and I came every single weekend for 8 months straight, man. I had like 8 girls up there, man. It was the greatest time of my life, man. I tell all brothers, man, if you ain't coming up here to Vancouver, man, you're slipping on your macking, all that, man. It was the greatest women, and I'm friends with all of them still. Them girls is the greatest.
That's what's up, bro.
I see my man with the hoodie on, talking about how he was at the gym. Hey, player, hey, me and you, yeah, I'm gonna tap in with you when I get up there. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Yo, Lost. It seems like you have a lot of stories about Vancouver. Can we set up a stream about this, bro? About you being a basketball player and your experiences in Vancouver?
Man, yeah, man. I show love to International Passport page. Hell yeah.
Reach out to me through IG. That's my IG, bro. Let's set up. Let's speak. That's my IG, bro. Reach out to me ASAP on IG. International Passport 5, and then let's talk about the Vancouver experience as a basketball player. If that's okay with you, bro. Okay.
Oh man, hey, I ain't got no regrets about Vancouver. The worst thing I did was meeting my baby mama. I had to stop going up there, man. I love Vancouver, man. I love it. If I could move up here, I'll do it.
Right.
So, Lost, who gave you more play? Was it Asian woman or was it white woman in Vancouver?
Man, honestly, man, you know, they call it Vancouver because there's so many Asian girls.
Right. That's right. They call it
yeah, my man's up there with the hoodie. You know what's up? Yeah. So it was a lot of Asian girls, and it was the Middle Eastern girls.
Oh, that gave you the most play, brother. Damn.
Yeah. And the thing is, I wasn't even hollering at them though. They was coming up to me up in the clubs and everything.
Damn. Jeez. Lord have
mercy. I wasn't even saying that. They'll hear me speak. Yeah. And one of them, I remember one. It was like a group of fine girls. They walked past me up in the spot 12 West on y'all know when they shut down Granville. Yeah. Right. Yeah, when they shut down Granville, y'all know how it get. So they shut down Granville, and I was with my fam. He played in the NBA. Y'all know Terrence Williams used to play for Louisville.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I know him.
So T. Will was up there with me, and we went up in the spot 12 West, and I'm like, hey man, I heard this jumping in here. And we had our 7-foot homeboy to play in Bahrain. So we in the spot, and these girls walked past, and I just said something slick. I didn't even think the chick was gonna hear me. I was like, man, she looking right. And the girl heard me, and she turned around, and she was like, was that you that said that? And I was like, oh yeah, what's up? She goes, are you American? And I was like, yeah. She goes, she grabbed 2 of her homegirls and she was like, come over here. And I was like, oh, dang. So T. Will looking at me, he like, man, you know them? I'm like, man, we about to get it popping tonight, man, for real. So next thing you know, man, they was coming down to Seattle, popping it for like 4 weeks straight with us, bringing all their friends.
Damn. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Alexis McCullough for the $5 super chat. Hey, IP, is there any way I can get in contact with Big Sean once I go out there for New Year's to Vancouver? Yes, bro. The Facebook group. Join the Facebook group.
Yeah, Facebook group, bro.
Sean is on there. So once you join that, bro, that'll be easy for you. Thanks for the super chat, Alexis. Much appreciated, bro. Lost. This is crazy.
It was nuts. And I was homies with the dudes that played on the BC Lions football team too, and they was doing the most.
Bro, the type of Asian girls that gave you play, were they Chinese, Japanese, or Korean? Or
Man, mostly mostly Vietnamese and Filipino.
oh, Vietnamese chicks.
Vietnamese and
Oh.
Filipino. It was crazy. And it was so nice to me. Like American women, like from Seattle, like they got this whole attitude thing, like entitlement, like you got to make down payments to get with them. But when I was up there, man, they was all real respectful and like they just was cool. For real.
Damn. Lord,
just respectful, good people.
Yeah. Yep.
Yo, hold on, bro. Shout out to J Bones for the $2 super chat. IP, what's up? Ask him.
That is my nickname, the lead. He might know me, J Bones.
J Bones knows everything, man. This brother is some. he's like
That's my nickname, the lead singer.
How the hell do you know that, J Bones? What the hell? This guy knows everything. Shout out to J Bones, man. Loss. So, are you currently in Vancouver at the moment?
Nah, I'm in Federal Way, Washington. I'm like 15 minutes outside of Seattle.
That's sad, man. For you and
you're
I know you're crying every day, bro. I know you're crying now. I wish I was in Vancouver right now. I'm tired of Seattle. I know, bro. But
man, I miss it. It was, and you know what? It was cool because, and y'all, I see I got a lot of my fellow brothers in here. Y'all know, like when y'all go to a lot of these spots on the States, man, you know it's hard because it's a lot of violence. When I was out there, man, I never had no problems with no black men, no violence, no gun violence, no problems. Like everything was real peaceful. Nobody was fighting over women or anything like that.
Right.
It was cool, man. It was a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're strict with the gun laws here, man. Very strict. You can purchase a weapon. They've got a lot of weapons that are banned here in Canada. If you do purchase a firearm, you can purchase a rifle, but you have to get a PAL license and stuff like that. But when it comes to handguns, it's real strict. You cannot, once you purchase it, you have to register it every time you take it somewhere. If they catch you with it, they confiscate it and immediately throw you in jail. They do not play around here.
Yeah, they don't. They really don't.
They don't play around. So yeah, you don't have to worry about going to a place, going to a spot, and worrying about somebody popping off over there. That don't exist here, bro.
Yeah, nah, the ladies, man, I respect y'all because like there's only so many brothers that I know that know how I go down in Vancouver. And I took my cousin out there and he was out of control with all the women. He didn't know how to act, man. I had to tell him to calm down because there was too many of them. He was doing too much.
Tell him calm down, huh?
Hey, bro. With all that being said, I just want to say one thing, man. Welcome to the Manosphere. Welcome to the International Passport Movement, bro. You seem like a good guy, man. And thanks for your intel. I'm looking forward to the future, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm gonna get lost on my channel. Reach out to me, lost on IG ASAP, bro. That's my IG.
I got you. I'm gonna tap in with you, man. I'm gonna get with y'all when I'm up there, man. Because man, it's nice when I be having some wingmen out there. It's
You
different.
feel me?
It's different. It's different.
What's that?
I was in a spot, man, and I had 11 girls surrounding me, man, and I didn't have no homeboys. I was mad.
That's true.
My cousin, I was like, bro, you need to be here. He's like, man, why you got 11 of them? I'm like, bro, it's one of me.
You gotta have that wingman.
They keep coming. They keep coming, and that's what I was saying, man. I remember going in a club with me and my boys went in with a group of girls and left out that club with a whole different group of girls, man. That was the norm. They keep coming, and like I said, it's interesting what you said a minute ago, youngster. You said that a lot of brothers in Seattle, they don't come up here, but you see, this city ain't for all them brothers though.
It's really not.
They can watch this. They can, like I said, they can watch this program and try to come up here. And like I said, if you hood, you ain't gonna win up here. All the bad boy stuff, they don't win up here.
Yeah, it don't. You gotta be suave.
Thank you. You got to be on point up here because these women, they don't understand that kind of lifestyle. Because even my ex-wife and even the girls here, they'll listen to the hip hop. They love the hip hop and stuff like that. But if you start acting that culture, you scare the hell out of them. They take off. They out of there. They like, what is he doing? You know, showing your rag or you know what I'm talking, set tripping.
Yeah.
You start that set tripping and all that hood stuff here. That don't go, man, because that right there, you'll run them off, you'll scare them off. But you know, you be on point.
Hey, you telling the truth, man. Hey, there was I don't. I'm assuming y'all all know Surrey because that's the first town you come into when you come into Vancouver.
Right.
So, so Surrey, there. I knew this young lady. I won't say her name, obviously, but she played basketball for this school called Kwantlen University.
Yeah, I know where that's at. Kwantlen.
So Kwantlen. So check this out. So this girl was the cheerleader for the BC Lions CFL.
Okay.
So I meet this girl up in the spot. She got just a battalion of homegirls. They all look like models. They all look like models. So I meet them and I'm with my teammate G2. He's real popping out there. And they're like, so how you know, Gabe and whatnot. I'm like, we teammates, whoopty whoop. She's like, okay, well, I'll come to the game. And I'm like, all right, so she was beautiful. One of the most beautiful women I think I've ever seen in my life. So, they come to our game, we do our thing. She's like, hey, I play for Kwantlen University. All her and all these top-notch girls all play ball. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna slide, I'm gonna pull up to the game. I pulls up to the game. Yo, these girls are the baddest girls that you'll ever see. Man, I ain't know these chicks was 0-28 for the whole season, man. These girls didn't even care about no basketball. They was popping bottles at halftime, talking about, are y'all ready to go to the club right now? Getting blown out by 40 at halftime, trying to go to the club.
Right.
Damn.
They party.
Brother, can we speak about your Middle Eastern experience? Like you said, Middle Eastern chick for brothers. Are you talking about the Moroccan chicks, Algerian chicks, Iranian chicks?
She was so my young lady that I had, her name, I won't say her name obviously, but she was East Indian.
Yeah.
And I met her up in the spot in the club, and from the first time we ever hung out, I felt like she was like one of my best friends. She was warm and welcoming. She always cooked for me. She rolled joints for me every time. I broke my ankle hooping out there. This girl took me to the hospital, massaged my ankle every weekend. And even when I had my baby on the way, she was still like, yo, I don't care if you got a baby on the way. I'm down for you. And I was like, her? And she came from a family of wealth. They all had real estate. They had a few used car dealerships, but her attitude wasn't one of entitlement and I'm spoiled. Her attitude was more like, I'm really blessed where I come from. And if you was to be with me, I would love to share this with you. Yeah. But also, I just want to let you know that you ain't got nothing to worry about because I got your back. And it was one that was like, dang, man, she got bread if she ain't even acting like she's sitting on $250,000, $500,000. Her wealth was more like in her behavior, her spirit. And I had never experienced that because, with Americanized women, when they have money, their thing is, I'm flossing, I'm big balling, you men ain't good enough for me, and they stay single. You feel me?
Yeah.
But her was more like, she was like, hey, I want to build with you. I know that you don't come from what I come from, but if you come with me, we're together, so this is yours too. And I was like, I'm like 28 at the time, and I'm like, damn, man, like, I'm getting cool money, but she comes from wealth. I come from having to come up because I'm from the hood, period, point blank. But she had a true understanding of how to respect a man. She respected her father as well, her father and her brothers. So the way she treated me was always making my plate if I came to functions. She always was like, hey, can I get you something to drink when I stepped in the spot? I had never felt respect like that, even from the women in my family. Like, it's crazy to think. But her experience to this day, that was like 5 years ago. To this day, that girl is probably one of my top 3 best friends of all time. She done got married, had a kid. She check on me 2 times a week, period.
Did she get married to her brother?
No, she got married to someone from out there, but he was a real quality kind of guy. I knew that I was probably one of the only brothers that she would come in contact with because they don't be down here like that. And so she was like, she got me and she's like, man, I'm trying to be with you like that. And I don't think she had came across like the same kind of frequency as like brothers like us that, we used to what we used to. You feel me?
Yeah.
And she was she was down to hand over the whole throne with her, and I tricked that off, man. That's on me. You feel me?
Oh, damn, bro.
Yeah,
Damn. Bro, you fumbled the bag, man. You fumbled the bag, bro.
Man, you ain't never lied.
Yeah, man. You get one of these ladies like that, brother. You lock it down. That's wisdom.
Lock it
I'll
down.
tell you, young cats, because they're out here, and like you said, her wealth was what was in her, and you don't find that in the States, and you get that here. That's why I'll tell you guys, you cats, you can get that here if you look for it. But I'd suggest that you lock it down, get your plain days over with, because them type of women is rare. You get a dime like that, got finance it, and she down for you like that. Come on, bro. That's a
I have
diamond.
a question for all y'all too, man, because I've been peeping this channel for a minute, and you elaborated in that about the gym, and you could chip in if you want, international. But the one thing I noticed about girls in Vancouver, man, ain't none of them obese like that, man. The girls out there keep it tight. Like, damn, they on point out there, man. There ain't none of that badly built out there, man. They stay on point. For real.
Yeah, they do. Keep your head on a swivel. They stay on point out here. It's a healthy. This city, they promote, a lot of them promote that healthy lifestyle. Like I said, if the females ain't in the gym, they jogging. If they ain't jogging, they cycling. If they ain't cycling, they're hiking up in those mountains. And I mean, ain't no little nice little hike. They up in the mountains, they hiking. This city has a lot of outdoor activities, so it promotes that type of lifestyle. So you're right. These females out here, they keep their bodies on point out here, boy. And
Man,
like I said,
I was out there, man, I was seeing a few young ladies. Y'all know how it go. And one girl, man, we was hanging out. We just was spending time around downtown, man. I looked up, man. We walked 8 miles downtown. I was like, man, I'm wore out. She was like, oh, we do this all the time. I'm like, I done lost 10 pounds out here.
Oh man, damn.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, do you know what the most surprising thing for me in this live stream is? The fact that you got rich women that still maintain some sort of decency. Like in the UK, I guarantee you come across a rich woman, she'll be like, oh, I'm a boss B, I don't need no man. But if I need a man, he's beneath me because I make more money than him. Therefore, I'm going to emasculate him, make him feel weak because I'm making more money than him. But it's completely different in Canada. That just shows you what's happening in America and the UK is not normal. It's some demonic evilness and wickedness happening in these countries. Why on earth are women thinking like that nowadays? But in Canada, a whole different dynamic there. That's why I'm telling you, brothers, to get your passports, man. Get your life in order. Get in stocks, crypto, get into a good career. Start traveling to meet these women that are out there. Because like the brother said, there's a pandemic of single women out there in Canada. Who wants my number? Who wants my number? It's crazy, man. Shout out to Shocker. Brothers, man. Damn.
They said that the ratio of women in Vancouver is 12-1 with women and men. I just seen this. This thing said Vancouver had the 6 most beautiful women in the whole entire world. The city of Vancouver. They said they had the 6 most beautiful women in the entire world, and they said that the women outnumbered the men 12-1. So I told my partner when I took my cousin up there, I had to tell him, like, I had to train him because he's like from the trap. He don't really understand how the young ladies are. Like my man said, you can't bring all that nonsense up there. You got to have your mind right. And so I brought my cousin up there, and he a little aggressive. So I said, hey, look here, player. Like, when you get up there, you ain't got to be like that. This ain't home. You could just ease in the cut and chill. They know when you're not from there. They know when you're not like them other dudes up there. You just sit back, drink your drink. You want to speak to a young lady, you say what you say, but you ain't got to be like over the top. And, he wasn't all the way processing it because then when he came through, he seen so many beautiful women. I mean, this man thought it was like Steph Curry. He want to shoot his shot everywhere. And yeah, it was like that. And then I sat back in the cut. I said, hey, man, just chill right here, man. You're going to get plenty of traffic, going to walk through. And, man, sure enough, man, you speak to one, you speak to two, just something slight. Next thing you know, at the end of the night, we had our choice on, you know, how we wanted to do.
Can I add a point here? 2 points actually. The first point is loss. Can you tell the brothers that, you know, do you need to be 6'8" to get a woman out there in Vancouver, like in
Man, you could be
America?
3'8".
There you go.
You could be 3'8". If you from down south, they rocking.
They always ask me that.
Only in America where they expect you to be 6'9", you know, minimum to get a dime chick. The woman's asking you, are you 6'9"? If not, don't date me. Nonsense, man. But and the next one is right. The best thing for brothers is when there's a majority of women in the city, because that breeds competition, because that means there's not a lot of men there and women are fighting for a small group of men. That means women will be competing with each other. That means they'll be dressing good, they'll be going to the gym, they'll be working out, they'll be doing things that ordinary women in the West won't be doing, cooking, being feminine, doing all this for you, spending money on you, because if she don't do that, another girl is going to replace her, you know? That's why I love it when I hear it's a 12-to-1 ratio of women to men in Vancouver. That's wonderful. That means, brothers, we should be conquering that city. Like in Japan, right? We got plans for Japan, don't worry. We've got big plans for Japan in the future. But in the meantime, how about we start conquering Vancouver and making these women ours, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Like y'all look like fresh dudes. Y'all look like y'all keep y'all beard right, y'all fashion. Funny thing is, man, I came in the spot one night. I literally had just came from the game. I hit the shower and we just wanted to step out and get it popping. I had a Nike dry fit suit on. I'm like, man, I'm not finna knock nothing tonight. I'm not finna meet nobody. I'm up in the spot and you know, like there was a group of these Asian girls. They was all beautiful, like thin young ladies. And the girl came up to me and was like, hey, are you drinking? And I was like, oh, well, I haven't got a drink yet. She was like, well, come and join our section because we want you over here with us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I ain't even met him. And I'm in the spot and I'm like, well, you know, I got my mans with me. And she's like, well, we want him over here too, you know? And I looked up and we was the only two brothers in the section. It's like 19 of them. And I'm like, man, oh my God, another night of this. And I'm like, oh man, all right, fine. Yeah, let me get all y'all numbers. You know, we good. This is what we doing, and just being smooth, you know, and you know, y'all know how it go. Y'all ain't born yet.
Yeah.
Y'all know what's up. Y'all look like y'all all have fun. For real.
That's what's up, Vancouver, man. That's the nightlife. Like I said, you got choices. You can, you know, you can kick strong like that, or you can go to the bars and the pubs, or go out to the malls, or go out not even that, but just go out jogging out to Stanley Park, Lost Lagoon area.
Gastown.
Yeah, down there. White Rock is another spot y'all don't know about. I used to live in White Rock, but that's over by the border. They got the boardwalk that sits off the ocean, looking into the United States. There's a lot of people down there. It's an oceanside community. So, like he was saying, man, like East Indian, Persian women, these women looking for husbands, dude.
Yeah,
I'm telling you that right now. They looking
For
like
real.
he said, like he said, like the girl that you know that got married. She had a strong family upbringing. You have to understand that these people that come, East Indians and the Asians and the Europeans that come over, I find that in Canada, the family unit is much stronger than the family unit in America. Yes, you have your issues here in Canada. Okay, I'm not saying it's perfect. Canada has its issues. Okay, people have their issues. Families have their issues. But when you come here, you're looking for that stability. You could find a more of a choosing of that stability. Okay, with some of these family, with some of these women, you know, and like I had said, man, yeah, you're gonna find the girls out there partying and stuff. You're gonna get that. You're also gonna find the girls that they choosing you. Okay, and they got you in their crosshairs, and like you're saying, they gonna take care of you, and you can catch you some dimes out here and get you a diamond, and you can hook up and y'all can build, and she'll help you build. That's for real.
I'm gonna agree with you, OG. OG, you took the words out of my mouth. I ain't even gonna disagree with not one thing you said. All I'm gonna do is build on it, cause man, I thought I was in a situation, and I was like, dang, I had just got this new job. So I was working in Seattle, and I was playing ball up there. So on Friday nights, I would go after work, and then Saturday mornings we'll have a practice, or Saturday nights we'll have a game. So Friday night, I knew I had my young Asian lady I would stay with in Burnaby, and it was crazy. So international, what would happen is I would drive up, and every time that I pulled up, she stayed in like the 40th floor of this downtown or this Burnaby condominium. So I would come up, I take my shoes off, and she'll have a cocktail ready for me, a drink, when I walk in. So she had never had no black people in her apartment ever, her condo. I was the first brother she ever had in her condo. I'm black, white, and Puerto Rican. So, I come up in her condo. She's like, I got a refreshment waiting on you. And I'm like, is Mr. Belvedere type stuff? So I walk in. I sit there.
Belvedere, that's funny. I got one of those where
I walk in, she give me like a cosmopolitan type of champagne glass type of deal, and so I'm drinking, and I'm rocking Jordans up in there. I'm just casual, you know what I'm saying, joggers, and I sat down, and she's like, I know you like watching Kobe. I got the game on for you. So I sit down. They got TSN out there. Y'all ain't got ESPN. They got TSN.
No, yeah, TSN. I'm glad we don't got no ESPN. You can get it if you get the what do you call it? Not Bell, but they got Shaw service, so you can order packages. But a lot of people do. I like TSN because ESPN with all that woke crap. See, I ain't down with all that. So a lot of Canadians ain't in there. But yeah, TSN's the spot.
All right, brothers. Appreciate this live stream. I got around 10 more minutes before I end the stream. So how about we go through everyone for one last closing statement? But before I do that, a huge thank you to the twins for giving their intel on this topic. Thank you, brothers. Much appreciated. A big thank you to Sean Davis, the OG, the legend, for adding more to that. A big thank you to Ross for calling in to speak about the basketball experience in Vancouver. Thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. A big thank you to Miss International and Derek Taylor, who supported, especially to Derek Taylor. I appreciate the super chat, bro. Thank you, Derek. So on that note, brothers, before I end the stream, please send through more cash apps, more super chats to support what I do. I would greatly appreciate it. But let me go through everyone for one last closing statement, starting with Miss International. Do you have any closing statements, brother?
I just want to thank everybody in the panel, especially my new guy, Los. I'm telling you, the other day I said something about Canada being one of the staple points in the movement, right? And now we got Los added on to it. So, like, Canada is like, yo, it's very fortified, man. We got a lot of intel going here, and we're gonna enjoy it while we wait for Japan to open up, like my man IP says. So I just want to say thanks for the stream. And this is definitely a classic. I'm the classic regulator. I gotta say, this is definitely a classic, man.
Thanks for that, Mr. International. What was I gonna say? Brothers, look out. Actually, I'll be ending the stream. But let me go to Derek Taylor. Do you have any closing statements, brother?
DT.
Hey, what's up, fellas? I don't know. My mouth is just on the floor right now still, and I'm just in shock. I'm just in shock. And Los, man, you brought it tonight too with your intel, brother. And I'm headed up there in January. But hey,
boy, you ain't coming back.
What's that? I'll be coming back. Hey, yeah, right. I'm sure about that. AIP, hey, great job, man. I knew this would be another banger. Taking Mr. International's words, but definitely another banger coming out tonight, man. This is just a great stream, and the two brothers up there. I knew they were gonna bring it home with some good fire, and of course Sean living up there in Candyland.
Yep.
Real Candyland. So. Hey, this is just great intel, brothers, and I really appreciate everybody on the panel. Can't wait to get up there in January. And hey, like I said in my Cash App, Sean, keep those ladies on ice. I'll be up there soon.
They will be here.
Thanks for that,
Doubling up.
Derek Taylor. Sean Davis, do you have any? Actually, let me go to Loss. Loss, do you have any closing statements, brother?
You said me?
Yes, bro.
I love the page. I only promote my brothers to go after happiness and blessings, and ultimately, man, we all want something that we can attach ourselves to that's healthy, man, and have good lives at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, I had a baby on the way, and the girl gave me $5,000. Man, I ain't even asked for it. So you know what? At the end of the day, yeah, you better make your way to where it's gonna, make your life better, man. Because it's a big world, man, and I think it's up to us to see it.
Yep.
Thanks for that, Loss. Is your baby mama from Vancouver?
Man, my baby mama's here, and she ain't. You know what? I ain't gonna say the word. You feel
Sorry,
me? She
bro.
not better than none of them. Let's just say.
You got an American girl. Oh man, bro, an American girl.
Hey, you know what, man? She ain't better than not one of the 20 that I met up there.
Bro, sorry,
But I
man.
love my son, man. I love him, man. That's my guy.
Bro, trust me. Hey, bro, reach out to us in the Facebook group just so you have.
What's the name of y'all Facebook group?
I'll post it on here. Hold on, I'll post it on the chat.
Please do, because I seen your IG International Passport 5. Okay, Facebook group. International Passport 5. Okay, cool. Yep, y'all already know. I'm finna subscribe and all that.
I'm also on Twitter as well, bro. So you can follow me on Twitter, send me a DM as well, bro. But we'll speak on IG. I'll call you through there, brother.
Absolutely.
But like I said, join the Facebook group just so brothers can help advise you to deal with horrible Western women. She might try and finesse you regarding child support payments, and I'm sure brothers, there's ways around it. So we've got a lot of smart brothers that can give you advice. So, bro, look after yourself, okay? Watch out for these American women. We know how they are. So a lot of them are treacherous, wicked. But, bro, we're here to support our brothers, okay, bro? Shout out to Lost. Looking forward to our future live stream to break down the Canadian Vancouver experience. Thank you, bro.
One love. I appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, bro.
I've been seeing y'all stuff, man. I just had never had time to chip in, man. But I've been rocking with y'all for like a few months.
Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, bro. Measures up. Do you have any closing statements, brother?
No, just thanks for letting me be a part of this movement, allowing this platform for us to kind of give our experiences and gather more intel and all that. So brothers, if you haven't gotten your passport, go get your passport. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Thanks for that, Measures Up. Thank you, bro. Dante Bruno, do you have any closing statements, brother?
Yeah, this is what I'm going to leave it off with. RP, for one, appreciate what you brought together and what this is forming into. It's really solidifying everything. And all the brothers on the panel, yo, appreciate it. Your intel, every single one of y'all experience, man. Like, real talk, man. Like, there's so much to say, but I'm just going to keep it short. I love y'all, man. Like, real talk. I'm looking to hook up with y'all in January if you're going to be out there in January. If not, definitely in the summer. Let's do this. Come on. But for sure, man, I appreciate all of y'all, every single one of y'all. And shout out to all of y'all. Real talk. Real talk. Appreciate it.
The Brotherhood, brother. All love, man.
Straight up. Straight up. Man.
Thanks for that,
this
bro.
has changed my life, man. Real talk. So,
has it? Oh, yo, has it, bro? Thank you, man. Damn.
No, yeah, bro.
Thank you, Dante.
Yeah.
Yo, appreciate that, bro. Thank you for the kind words, brother. Sean Davis, do you have any closing statements, brother?
Appreciate it, IP, once again. Like I always say, man, appreciate what you're doing here. It's good to have a brother outside the matrix that still is part of this movement. You know what I'm saying? A brother that's coming from Europe that's saying, "Hey, you brothers, get your passports." IP, I don't think you understand the kind of perspective that you are bringing into this space and YouTube space, talking about this the movement, this movement, SYSBM, getting your passports. A brother that's not from, I understand that brothers that do this from the States, I understand it, but we got a brother that's outside the States in Europe saying the same thing, but bringing a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, that brings a different outlook on the same issue that all of us are talking, because this is just not U.S. This is U.S., UK, and globally. So you got other brothers worldwide. So that brings a lot of other these brothers into this space. This is not for everybody. We know that. This what we're doing is not for everybody. So I encourage you brothers to be on code. The ladies are fun and stuff, but also now I will always stress this: we are out here worldwide. We control our own image, okay, and that's very important. You see that when you come into Vancouver. Like you said, we have a 100. We're going to do the subtraction from there. So we want to keep it 100. So let's be on code out here worldwide. Let's look out after one another. Don't undercut another. If you got a girl that your boy got a girl that you think is hot, man, don't mess with her. There's too many other women out here. Let's not do that hood stuff. Let's don't do that. Walk away. Okay, I'm serious, man, because you know what? If I did that one time and I learned my lesson, I lost a good friend behind that. I ain't done that ever again. That brother will never trust me. Okay, I lost a good friend because that brother looked out for me, but I pulled that crap, and that was the end of that. So no, I won't do that. But shout out to IP. Shout out to my boy Derek Taylor, DT. He quiet. See, he taking all the information. He getting ready. Lost, Mr. International, Twin. Both you guys love your hat, bro. That's that Billy Jack hat. That's what I'm talking about. So you know what I'm saying? And all you brothers out there, Jay Bones, Conrad Grant. I can't wait for his deal when he go to Costa Rica. And IP, you got some more streams coming up. I can't wait for. So you know what, guys, y'all be on point out there, and I love all you brothers. All right, young cats, and some of y'all, I'm gonna get on you guys. All right, but that's love. The tough love's in order, man. All right, that's all I got to say for that one.
Thanks for that, Sean Davis. Appreciate the kind words, brother. Brothers, thank you for the support. Thank you for the kind words, brothers. It's been a great live stream, a classic, very much indeed. Couple more streams coming this week. I'm going to create the pre-streams. I hope to see brothers there as well. We're going to break down different topics that I've got planned. But of course, traveling streams are still going to be there. But streams coming tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday that I'm planning to bring a different perspective, different topics, and things we need to discuss as a community coming very soon. Who's taking timestamps? The brothers take any timestamps at all? Let me know if you took timestamps so I can pin it to the comment section immediately. I hope, Thomas, are you here, bro? Do you take some timestamps, Thomas? Probably in bed now because it's in the UK. But I hope brothers took some timestamps. Brothers, the Cash App is open 24/7. So, you know, if you weren't able to cash up for some reason or super chat, feel free to cash up anytime. That'd be much appreciated. Another classic live stream regarding Vancouver, which is a certified hotspot. I'm going to see you brothers again tomorrow, hopefully, for another stream. Hope to see the same faces here, and we'll go on from there. In the meantime, brothers, look after yourself. It's International Passport out. Peace out, brothers, and I'll see you all on my next live stream. See you, brothers.